So why don't we do a quick recap?
Uh, just getting it up. We did a lot of like little things, so it actually ended up being a very long thing. I'll try and buzz through it as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
Um, but pretty much we went into the temple after Calathar disappeared, and while looking around, we saw a ghostral woman who took Soren, and then summoned a few wraiths that appeared that we ended up fighting. Not to great results. We then found that secret grave while investigating those skulls, and then found nothing else when investigating those skulls except for pain. We explored around a little bit. We heard that like buzzing noise, but didn't really push too much onto that. We went into the mess hall, broke that statue. Oh yeah, I forgot about the deal we made with the wraiths, which also kind of comes into the cleric bit where we made the deal with the cleric that we would help clear the temple and then pretty much have free reign of looting.
Yep.
And now we're just resting in these little sanctuary.
Yeah, that was who was that? It was Father Calitros.
Yes, you we didn't get his name last time.
Alright. So back to the temple.
Yeah, like I said, I've written a much more detailed one, but that would probably take like 10 minutes to read off.
That's okay. That's basically what had happened. So the group, I believe, was trying to go through this temple to find some equipment that might help them with the battle with the demons to come. And while in here, you kind of discovered it was a temple to a basically dead god at this point, Heronius. And you've just sort of been exploring and seeing what you could find. Did you dig up the grave already?
No, we started to, and then the race came up, and then we were like, yeah, we ain't fucking with that until we've cleared this temple.
Alright. So, it is the 95th of winter, 10 a.m.? Is it only 10 a.m.?
Yeah, we literally only just like went in there. I think it's like midday or something like that. 10 a.m. midday.
Yeah, it's still pretty
A lot
early.
happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in the morning. So, was the group going to take a rest? Was that the idea? A short rest?
I think. Well, if we're taking a short rest, before we actually slumber down for it, I'll use my Harness Divine Power.
Alright, go ahead and link it. We were possibly going to get the new player in today, but I think he was busy and was unable to finish the character sheet, so he's going to probably join us next week.
Yeah, that's fair. It gives him a chance to read everything and might give him a better opportunity to join in if we manage to leave the temple this session.
Maybe watch the stream. Alright, well, so you're trying to bed down here for an hour for your short rest, I assume. Is anyone doing anything else in the hour? You said you were using your ability, so go ahead and link it. Looks like you did already.
Yeah, I did link it. It lets me spell slot back.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Nothing can.
Alright.
Yeah, nothing I can do.
So, give me a d20 roll. Let's see if anything happens.
I guess I'll roll it.
5. Alright. So time would pass. The hour would pass, and you would all finish your short rest. Go ahead and spend hit dice and regain resources. As you feel a little bit better. Do we have any NPCs? We do. We have Dosha and the Pack Spiders and Hassan. Alright. So, the priest would stay in here. He's sort of talking a little bit about the virtues of Heronius to probably Lion and maybe Anvir a little bit, as he senses they're people of faith. What's your insight?
Mine is 17.
You get the feeling he might be a little bit trying to convert you to his religion, as he speaks a good amount about this Heronius. Like,
I mean, to be fair, isn't every religious person talking about their god? Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, he's probably trying to grant or gain more followers for Heronius, being that there probably aren't many left. But after the hour passes, he would... Yeah, are you headed back out, or what's the group intend to do at this point?
So we took a short rest. I'm just gonna quickly regain a couple of hit points.
Yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and spend your hit dice. It is now 11 o'clock in the morning.
Anvir still looks like a husk of a man. He will never not look like a husk of a man until the end of his days.
Still dealing with some life drain.
Yup. I lost so much to that.
Alright, well, what do you all want to do?
I say we head back out. Let's, yes. There's more to explore, more things to find,
No time like the present, I suppose.
more things to
I
steal.
agree.
I mean,
Alright, so you're opening the door. The priest asks you to be careful and says, good luck to you. As you open the door leading back out into the hallway.
And the FYI, the emboldening bond would have expired after 10 minutes. Because I think a couple of you are still marked, yeah.
Alright, I'll just remove that real quick.
I think... Oh, before we leave him, I'll just quickly ask, what was in that room that we saw you exit when we first met you, Father?
He says that is a shrine that is often used for worship. It's more of a private area, though. It's not as large as the chapel.
I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't another statue over there or anything.
He says no, in fact, that area is actually still protected, much like this one.
Do you know the location of any of these other dark statues that are radiating?
I believe there is one in the chapel, and there's definitely one in the main hall, along with probably several demons. There might be one in the cemetery, but those are the only locations I know of.
Thank you. Well, it's a good lead to start. We had none, so
Says,
we thank you. And
yes, and thank you. Thank you for all the help you've been giving me. I hope you are successful, and I will do my best to help in any ways I can.
well, stay safe for now.
Alright. So you're all exiting the room.
yes.
I guess we'll shut it behind us because I'm assuming you'd want that. Keep the room secure.
To keep the room secure, yes. He says you don't want to shut the door.
So I'll shut it behind us. Once Eldwin gets out of there.
What about
Slay
the
back.
two torches in the room? Did someone forget their
Not sure who had
torches?
those.
I couldn't remember if I had one. I had my goggles of night.
I'm going to assume one of them. Yeah, but the darkness hurt us last time.
If they were actual torches...
Oh,
they
that's
would've-
right. That's right.
Yeah, if they
More
were
than likely, one of them is Eldwin's light spell, and more than likely, the other one is my light spell.
Alright. Well,
And Lion's got his lantern.
remember the lantern, each flask is 6 hours. So you probably had this flask about 2 or 3 already. And you can track the time and the hourly effects in the journal if you haven't been using that. It's a good way to keep track of that stuff. Alright, so Romty is going down the hallway by himself.
Yeah, she's invisible. But yeah, she's scouting ahead. I'm not looking through her eyes though.
What's
She'll just
her
have to tell me if
perception?
she sees anything. Great question. Let's see. It doesn't say.
Or what's her wisdom? If it's not
Oh,
perception?
passive perception 10. Sorry, it does say.
So
It's only 10.
she would say that she hears a bit of a buzzing coming from somewhere up ahead.
Ahead, like where we haven't explored yet, or ahead, like where we've been.
She just says ahead down the hall somewhere.
Oh,
In your
okay.
mind. I don't know exactly where.
Well, we heard the buzzing before. We went to.
Yeah, just didn't explore it.
Yeah. She doesn't go too far ahead without us. Yeah.
Alright, so
Tally-ho!
you head down the hallway a bit to the old halls of the Heronius Temple. It seems pretty quiet. So far, you don't hear anything, which might make you a bit nervous. Where are you?
Wait, why am I in front?
You started
I-
walking.
I
so-
just assumed you wanted to die.
Always!
Is the
on
buzzing
the-
sound any louder for Rumsey?
For sure, as you get closer, it sounds like it's coming from down this way again, but it sounds louder now than it did last time.
Otto would tell the rest of the group, Rumsey hears the buzzing louder this time.
Lion, why don't you go first?
I
I mean, you've
got
got this
Hoskin
huge
stuck in a
shell.
wall. Sorry.
Alright, so when
Let's try
Romty gets over here, she would say, there's a hole in the roof. I think the buzzing's coming from up there.
I think we saw that last time, now that I think about it, now that you say that. But Otto would relay this in case anyone.
I think
Wasn't
we
there.
did, we just didn't
We didn't get
investigate it
closer.
further.
Yeah.
We were like, you want that?
Yeah, I remember now because as a player, I have suspicions about what this is.
She says, what should I do?
Is there any buzzing to the south?
No. She says there's a door down here, and she sees a door over here, but no buzzing.
Rumpty comes and looks at the door.
The door seems normal to her.
Any signage?
Does Romty speak anything?
Abyssal and common.
There's a word carved into the door. It says library.
Rumpty has found a library.
Oh, libraries are always good if you like to read. Not for me, but maybe one of you other chaps.
We
There
could
might
chuck
be
our
some
head in and
there.
Let me, do you want her to look ahead further? Oh, Eldwin's on it.
Jesus,
Eldwin,
Here at the library, and he went.
Eldwin walks down
He's
the
like-
hall. What's your passive perception, Eldwin?
Oh boy. It is a big ol' 10.
Alright, Anvir, what's your passive perception?
17.
So, as you are coming down the hall, you hear faint sounds of someone speaking, probably from the other side of the door.
There's someone on the other side.
As the group approaches, the speaking stops.
Oh, they definitely heard us.
Yeah, I think they heard us.
Launch the door down! I don't actually say that.
I will activate my detect magic and just kind of peer at the door. See if I see any magic auras on the door.
You don't see any magic auras on the door, no.
No magic on that door.
We should probably open before they get into a good position to ambush us.
That's
Well,
true.
I mean, why would you assume they are hostile?
Well, it's best to assume that in a hostile environment. I mean, except for the good father, what hasn't tried to kill us?
No, fair point.
So as you're talking,
Or at least threatened it. Ah, shit.
Oh,
spectral
boy.
figures suddenly come through the door and wall. It is lunging
shit.
towards Eldwin and our guy in back, who was at Otto. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, fun. All
The spectral figure looks like they both look like priests, and they look kind of like the wraiths, except much more human-like. All right.
Can you adjust my initiative somehow? Because I was rolling with initiative because of my vigilant blessing, but it's given me the lower one instead.
You can highlight it and change it, or you should be able to.
There we go.
Is everyone on there?
Might need to resort. Oh, what's the V?
I think it's because I was talking, and that's the button I press to activate my mind.
Oh.
Alright, I will roll initiative.
There's how you get to the top of the order as you add a letter. There you go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
There we go.
Alright, do we have everyone?
Alright, down to the turn order.
Yeah,
I think
looks
that's
like everyone's on there.
Alright, so unfortunately, it seems that the ghosts go first. This
Is it a
one-
surprise
That is
round,
unfortunate.
or...?
It's not surprised, because you were all sort of getting
That's
ready to
good.
open the door, and you did know they were on the other side.
We were on alert. Good.
So, the first ghost is going to raise his hand and yell, "Attackers!" as he lunges at poor Eldwin. Eldwin, I need a charisma saving throw.
Because
Oh,
I'm within
good
5
round.
feet of Eldwin, I can use my protector fighting style to give them disadvantage on the attack roll, I believe.
It's not an attack roll, it is a saving throw.
Oh, my bad. Then I do. It does not do anything.
Alright, so the ghost lunges at Eldwin, disappearing as Eldwin's eyes glow, becoming
Oh, no.
Oh,
he becomes possessed, looking suddenly with murderous intent towards the group. This ghost is going to try to do something similar, but at Otto, who probably has a better charisma save. So Otto, give me a charisma save. Come to me, small one. Oh yeah. So the creature tries to wrest control of you, but you would resist, pushing it back as it yells angrily at you.
What kind of weird shit is in the head?
Onyx, what are you gonna do?
Now, we have had someone possessed by a ghost before in this party, right?
No.
I don't think
no.
so. I know it's
Oh, we
happened
have
in
the
games
first-
you've been in, but I don't think it's been in this party.
Oh,
Not
well
this
then I
party.
have no idea what just happened.
Religion might tell you something if you have religion trained.
I don't have it trained. I'm very. I pick up on things very quickly, though.
Do you have like some kind of all knowledge thing?
No, I'm just very smart.
Sure. Give me an intelligence check. Maybe you'll know something.
Well,
The off chance you
Not
read a book
terribly
about it
smart.
somewhere.
14. So you know that possession can often happen with undead. you know that the only way that you know of to get them out is to knock the target unconscious, or somehow force
That
the
is unfortunate.
force the ghost to move. But you can't target the ghost while it's inside of your ally.
Right. I will tell Hassan to swing around to the other ghost and try to take it down before it can possess someone.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to read that and not
then-
link it.
If I don't know of any other way to...
Did you say
If I
something,
don't-
Aldwin?
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry, Onyx. Go ahead.
That's right. If I don't know of any other way to get it out of him, I guess I'm going to attack.
All right. So you
Sorry, Eldwin.
go after Eldwin, slashing at him.
I'll heal you up when this is all over. I promise.
Ooh, 20. I think that would strike you, right, Eldwin?
Do I use spells while possessed?
So you would not have access to any of your class features, which I think includes
Okay,
spells.
then it does.
I would just say so.
Alright,
I'd
so
say right now he's effectively a peasant swinging a sword.
kind of, yeah. You have the ghost's knowledge. So 6 points of damage to Lion as Onyx kind of smashes him with the glaive.
The Eldwin, right?
You got
Or sorry, Eldwin.
6 damage to Lion.
6 damage
No,
to
to
Eldwin.
Eldwin.
Oh, I thought you said Lion.
Second attack, 17, would also hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Knocks him back for another 12.
Ooh,
Ah!
so
Much-
sorry.
Much
Sorry.
nastier hit.
Looked like that hurt. Sorry.
Alright, what about Hassan?
Yeah, Hassan's gonna get over here. He has enough movement where he can flank this ghost with auto, and he's going to attack it.
Alright, so he does a force blast. 21 would strike it. It takes 9 force damage, and looks like it is now looking at Anvir to possess. Anything else?
No.
No, I guess not.
Alright, so that's it for Onyx. Anvir.
Could I make a similar religion check about possession and shit?
Sure. You think back to your training. Do you have it trained?
I do actually, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, go ahead, give me a religion check.
Oh, I only got a third. I got a very similar roll.
So you know that there are certain religious spells that can protect against possession, and turning undead can sometimes be a very effective way to force the ghost out of its host.
Oh.
Well, keening in on that bit of knowledge, I will use my channel divinity and try and turn undead.
Alright, so you raise your holy symbol up high, attempting to influence these undead. They get a wisdom save. What's the DC on that?
It'd be... Oh, I'll double check. I think it'd be like 15 or something like that. I'll double check there.
Okay.
15.
Well, they both rolled very poorly, and they are both turned.
I'd very much doubt they're challenge rating half or below, are they?
No.
Well, have a shot!
Alright, anything else, Otto, or Anvir?
I don't. You know what? Yeah, I'll do my spiritual weapon.
Alright, so you cast Spiritual Weapon, and it's attacking the ghost, I assume?
Yeah, the ghosty boy.
Well, if you do that, it won't be turned anymore.
That is a valid point. I didn't think about that. I won't do anything.
Alright, so as you're about to cast, Onyx says, no, don't do it. And you're like, alright. Otto, what do you
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Onyx wouldn't know.
Ability.
Onyx wouldn't know. Sorry.
I've mentioned it before, so maybe you remembered it when I've said it.
Oh, that's true. You did with the Null Witherlings. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the ability before, so maybe you might know that you would want to break it. Otto.
So, yeah, that's right. We have seen him do this. Okay. So, can I tell that Eldwin? Has anyone said anything aloud, or can I tell that Eldwin is possessed, or would I?
He actually is not possessed currently, because the ghost has been forced out of him with the turn effect. So it's
I see.
currently
Okay,
fleeing.
but they're both. But they're both okay. I can tell they're both fleeing on Veer's ability. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll look around at my allies, trying to determine what they want me to do since Anvir and Onyx just had that exchange where they held their attack. And I will hold an Eldritch Blast for whichever one of the ghosts someone else attacks first.
Alright, Romty just hanging out.
Yeah.
Alright, Eldwin, you are hurting from that.
She probably...
Or what did you say?
It's fine. No, never mind.
Alright, well, Eldwin, yeah, you're hurting a little bit from being smacked by Onyx, who looks very apologetic. And the ghost next to you looks like it's about to flee through the door.
I think maybe we need to gang up on one of them specifically.
So I'm just gonna shoot like a quick glare over at Onyx. It's like, and then I will. Do I want to cast? I thought it was gonna be possessed, so I didn't think what I was gonna do.
Fair.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Nah. I'll save that for something else. I will use Booming Blade for my first attack on this guy.
Alright, so... Oh, crit.
Oh!
Who are you attacking? The one next to you?
The one that possessed him.
Alright,
Yeah.
so...
I'm very upset about that.
yeah,
That's 28
angered-
damage.
Angered from the possession, you smack him good. As there's a loud boom.
You rolled a 28.
Or 15,
for 28.
And, yep, 6 is 28 points. And it looks
Wow.
very angry. No longer turned. It would now kind of look towards you. Anything else?
You got a second attack there, right?
I will then do my second attack on it.
Alright, so you stab a second time. 23 would strike it for another 11. And it is...
Too bad you
But
didn't have
not
that
20 on the
advantage. That would have been great.
That would've
Question,
been
do you have a
amazing.
magical weapon? Yeah, you do, right? Rapier +1.
Yeah, it's a +1, right?
Yeah.
Why is the one rapier +7 and the one +8?
Booming Blade, because it would have used the spell attack modifier, and I used attack modifier.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
So, but that's still the magical rapier, alright?
Yeah.
So it would take another 11 points, looking very battered, but still up.
I actually have an answer. I clicked the reason why is because I clicked the wrong rapier. That's the because I have two
magical.
listed. Yeah.
Okay, so it
that's
would have been
another-
+8. He just
So it's
12,
another,
not
yeah,
11.
that's another point. Alright, Eldwin, that's it for you. Lion, what are you gonna do?
Eldwin's attack would have triggered my Eldritch Blast on the same
Oh,
target
right.
as Eldwin.
So
Yeah.
go ahead, you use your reaction and take a blast at that guy. Through your 2 allies. Or 1 ally, because the one's next to you. 23 would be enough, striking the ghost for another 7 necrotic, further wounding it.
Okay, so
2 beams, right?
since
Or does she only get 1? Because
Because it's a held action, I think I only get one.
No, you get 2, because you
Weird.
casting the spell would produce 2 beams. It's
Oh,
not
Yeah.
two, it's not 2
Awesome.
attacks. It's 1 attack, but it's 2
singular
beams.
attack, that
Alright,
Yeah.
so it
like
takes
fork lightning.
another 8 and is looking badly wounded, but it's still up. Go ahead, Lion, sorry.
oh, that's fine. Since I can't really. Actually, can I move into the same space as Rumpty?
Yeah,
Uh,
Romty is not big enough to hinder you in that
You
space.
can't see her anyway unless you recently heard her screech, so you might just like
You'd probably hear her there,
plow
but
in
yeah,
and
you might assume it's little Romty.
Friends, when I attack,
all right, then I will. Wait, I got. Things are being a little funky. All right, I am going to move to the same space as Rumpty, drag my lantern with me, and I am going to make an attack against the ghost.
Alright, so you slam your big your big sword down on the ghost. Ooh, natural. Fortunately, the ghost would sidestep as you clang your weapon into the ground. Is that it?
Yes.
Alright, the ghosts go. So I'm gonna roll some d6s for no particular reason. The other DM's got that one.
oh well,
so-
we all got it.
The first ghost is going to screech at all of you as its face contorts and looks really creepy, doing a horrifying visage. I need a DC 13 wisdom save from everyone, or you become frightened for 1 minute.
Ooh,
good.
I'm not very wise. Oh, I'm very afraid.
Did you
Oh,
fail
no.
by 5 or more?
He did. He failed by
I
exactly
did.
5.
Alright. So, unfortunately, you
You got an
also age 10 years. There's just some bunch of your hairs turning white.
Why couldn't it have been me? That would have made no difference. I'm a 38-year-old
suddenly-
elf.
I'm suddenly worried about my retirement plan.
Thinking about your 401k.
It hurts your wife, and she's gonna be so confused.
Yeah.
Has my
Is there a
has my
draft
roll
in here? Anyway?
I only have 3 rolls so far. I think I still need one from Dandy and one from
Eldwin.
Eldwin. Yeah. Wisdom
Mine hasn't
save.
come up
Oh,
yet.
Does Romty have to?
Yes, technically Romty would.
Okay.
Alright, so Eldwin,
Aww.
I think
by
you
1.
failed, but you don't age, so you are frightened.
Was it's fine.
The contorted face freaks you out.
The contorted.
And that's for 1 minute.
Which row is that?
I got you. And
Oh, thank you.
Lion, do I have
Oh, that
yours
one.
yet?
No, we're still waiting on his. Lion, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Could
You need a
give me
wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
save.
Okie dokie. I will do that right now. Wisdom save.
Alright, so
14.
Lion makes it and is unaffected. And I think that means you're unaffected for this battle.
Woohoo!
Oh, good.
So this one up here is still
Actually,
turned.
if I may flavor how Lion resists this.
Sure.
So as the ghost attempts to possess him,
Oh no, it's not
And
possession.
only-
It's scaring.
in which
It made a contorted face, which freaked
Right.
everyone out.
Lion kind of just looks and said, "Well, nice try, but I'm afraid I've seen worse."
And this ghost is gonna flee 30 feet down the hall and take the dash action to flee another 30 feet. That's it for the ghosts. Onyx.
Okay. So I have disadvantage on attacking the ghost.
So you are frightened, which means disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls while the source of its fear is in line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to it while you're frightened.
I can't get any closer to it, so I'm going to attack it with disadvantage.
Alright, you swing at it with fear in your eyes. Oh yeah, 11 would miss. Or wait, no, actually 11 is just enough, because it is not very well defended.
Ah!
So you cut through it when it is slain.
Am I no longer afraid then, I assume?
No, you're no longer afraid. However, you are still aged.
But I'm still
unfortunately.
10 years old. Well, I'm only 34, so actually, I'm still pretty young.
There you go.
That means before you got wait, you're 34 after the aging or before?
Yeah, after.
Wait, that means you're still younger than Onvir.
Is 20.
I had a kid at a very young age,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Onyx.
which is not uncommon in our day and age. Really,
I feel
Stop
like
judging.
Onvir is the old man of
So-
the group, even though he's an extremely young elf.
Love the elves, man.
Oh no, we got Otto, who's like 500.
No.
So, where did the other ghost go?
Exaggerating, of course, but you get the
Yeah.
point.
It
200.
fled down the hallway behind you.
Behind me.
Yeah, it fled down up this way.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah,
Or
it's
his turn. Whose turn?
well, it's still Onyx. Were you gonna move before your turn ended?
I'm looking
He's
to see
moving.
where he is. I don't see him. I'll tell Hassan to go take a peek.
Okay.
And Hassan kind of just gives me the head nod, head shake. Nope, I don't see him either.
Yeah.
So I'll whisper back, "It's gone. I don't know where it went."
Do you all want to keep pursuing it, or shall I end the battle?
Well, it will come back after about a minute, so should we kill it?
I guess.
Or should we just go in the room and see what's in there before it comes back?
All right, so let's.
Should we just wait and see if it comes back?
All right. Well,
All right, I'm gonna clear it then.
I vote. I vote we go into the room, and then if there's nothing in there worth even looking at, we can get out of here before it comes back.
That's fair.
All right, so Eldwin, you're also no longer feared. 'Cause,
Okay, I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, since it died. So you're opening the door.
Yes.
Can I check for traps first?
Yeah. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can I help him? Because I'm literally stood right there.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen anything. I mean, you already kind of looked at it, Onvir, but you can make a active check if you want. So 17. You don't see anything beyond the carving in the door. No wires or
Should be
anything.
good.
Looks like a trap.
Why do
I
my
guess
knees hurt all of a sudden?
All right. So you're pushing.
Has anyone
the door
learned
open.
the make a sweater spell? Yeah, we're pushing the door open.
All right. So you push the door inward, revealing a library. There are bookshelves all over, filled with very old books. Lots of dust and spider webs all over this place. As you kind of walk through, you see a small table over here with several potions on it.
Woohoo, woohoo. Eldritch Sight.
One of the
Is
potions.
it only me that? Oh, sorry.
Well, one of the potions I was going to say is marked with what looks like. Well, I guess. Does anyone have? You do have religion, right, Onvir?
I have religion, yeah.
So one of the potions is marked with the symbol for healing. The other potion is marked with a small cloud.
Is it similar to the one we found before, the gaseous form one?
Very well could be. I don't think that one was marked with anything.
It was marked with a cloud, I think. I thought. Had some marking on it. I remember they were all marked with, I think, Elvish letters.
Alright, well this one
Something
just has
like
like the picture of a cloud on it. Other than that, you see lots of books. It'd probably take you a little while to explore the whole library thoroughly.
Did we
I
want to
would-
take these potions? What? Risk taking them?
Otto, you said you had detect magic going?
Yes.
Alright, so you would actually see some stuff then. The potions obviously have magical auras. But you would also
Ooh,
see...
yes, those are magic.
Yeah, on one of the shelves here, there are a couple of ivory tubes that have magical auras coming from them.
He would climb up the shelves, like all like in the way you're not supposed to do, like to reach the shelf, and he'll pull them down, and he'll let's see who's nearby. Nobody's nearby. Okay, he'll hop back down and bring them up here. What are and I assume the or the school doesn't matter. I know that there's some sort of magic scroll, right?
Yeah, I mean, you would have to pull them out of the tubes if you wanted to look for the auras, but at that point you could just read them.
I'll hand them to Anvir
Eldwin's right next to me.
or Eldwin, whomever. I thought you were like the arcanist, so or I guess
Me? No, I'm
no,
a cleric.
you're the religion one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I guess
Like, that's
technically Otto is also proficient in Arcana, but he's just not interested.
But well, books. I don't blame you, Otto. Books are the worst way to try to learn something. However, I will look around and see if I find any books that might teach me a new tool skill.
Alright, go ahead, Otto.
Sorry. No, you can finish his
So
check.
who is looking at the scrolls? Eldwin?
I will.
So you open up the ivory tube, give me 2d10 rolls.
2d10.
Alright, so the first scroll is a mass heal scroll.
Nice. Word or
Oh.
The
Or
second
wound.
scroll is, wow, a foresight scroll. A scroll
Whoa.
of
What did you roll for to see what they were?
Foresight. Holy.
I don't. Wait, is it? Just speaking
That's a
completely
level
out of
9
character.
spell.
Is it
Level.
foresight that one that literally gives you like advantage on everything and
Yeah.
everyone else
Yeah.
8 hours.
disadvantage on everything?
For 8 hours. It's a level
Yeah.
9 spell.
It's
Yes.
a big one.
They're both very powerful.
And you said
spells.
mass heal.
Mass heal and foresight, yes.
Wow.
heal? I was thinking like, okay,
Wow.
That's the one that does like 70 hit points or something.
No, heal does 70
700.
hit points.
Heal-
Mass heal does like 700.
Wow.
700
Yes,
that you can
700.
do however you want.
So maybe you save those for later.
Yeah. I
What
will.
are the?
I can't use mass heal because that's not on the wizard list. So I'll just hand over to.
So, yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
just walk
ask how to.
I think
And hand
Anvir
scrolls
or
that.
Lion could both use it.
I've never had to use a scroll before. How do they work?
You would have to roll with a d20 plus your spell modifier higher than 10 plus the level of the spell to be able to cast it. So
If
do
it's-
not
if
even
it's-
try that yet.
Yeah, if
If
it's
it's
lower
above
level.
your level, yeah.
Yeah.
If you
It's
don't,
like if I can't
know that
have
level
the
spell
physical
yet.
ability to cast it, I have to check or something.
Yeah,
like
so there's
that.
a chance it will fail and the scroll will be consumed when it's above a level you
There's-
can cast. Yeah.
you gotta,
okay.
it's
I've
a
never-
DC 19
So it's
Never had
check,
a
so it's
basically
likely
a Hail
that it will.
Mary.
Is mass heal a level 9 as well?
It's basically a Hail Mary
so.
that you're just gonna
Yeah, I
hang on
think they
to.
both are, actually. They're both legendary
Yeah.
spells.
This is where all dying, and there's
Yeah,
only
it is. I just looked. Mass heal's level 9 as well.
Uh
Wow.
huh.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently
So, yeah,
they
and
left
Otto-
some really powerful spells in here.
On Auto
I'm
would
definitely
be,
fine with a foresight scroll.
I would chuck these. How many potions did you say? Is it just one of each, or was it multiple of one of them?
There were 2 potions and 2 scrolls.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. So I'd probably chuck Onyx, the 2 healing potions, just to put them in a bag somewhere.
Alright.
This one is definitely marked with a healing symbol. This one just has a cloud, and I have no clue what it does.
When we have time to relax, I can spend some time and figure out what exactly those are.
You don't see anything else magical in here, Otto.
He's investigating just walking around and kind of poking at the books and sniffing at bindings and pulling some out, and he's basically just perceiving, see if there's anything else interesting, even if it's not magical.
All right.
For however long the rest of the group stays, he'll do that.
So Onyx, what were you looking for? You said books on tools.
Yeah, I figure Otto's going to see if there are any magical books, so I would just be looking for books that might interest me, which would really just be using tools. That's my thing.
All right. So you give me a D20 roll. I guess intelligence, unless you have another applicable skill that would help you.
I was going to suggest maybe investigation.
Sure. Give me investigation. And how long are you gonna spend looking through these books? Because it's gonna be a while. Or you could actually spend quite a lot of time here if you want to do research. You just give them a quick look.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at if there's anything marked on a binding that leads me to believe it might be.
All right. So,
I mean, I don't have the attention span to read anything that's not deeply interesting to me.
So I'll say about 10 minutes pass as you're all kind of looking around the library. Onyx, you would find a section that seems like it has books on many different tools.
Nice. Can I just grab a few of them and throw them in the bag of holding?
Well, which tools were you looking for books on?
I mean, I am not picky. I already know
like if
thieves'
you were
tools,
trying
tinker's
to,
tools.
if you're trying to learn new tools, like which tools would you be looking to learn?
Man.
Okay, I'll say that there's definitely one on blacksmithing, like smith tools.
I already know that.
There's probably. Hang on, actually, let me look at the tools list, see what they'd have in the Heronius library.
If you prefer, I can just like whisper or DM you a couple, but I suppose alchemy, because I think my my mentor was big on alchemy, and I probably want to learn that.
There's smith's tools. There's a book on mason's tools. There is a book on alchemist tools, and there's a book on leatherworkers tools.
Well, I know the other three, so I would just take alchemist.
Alright, so you can mark that you're taking those books. The books weigh about 10 pounds each. They're big.
Ooh, big book.
How many
Just double
did I
checking.
take?
Do you want to take all three? Actually, no, they'd be more like 5 pounds. 10 pounds is a little much.
I would probably
That's a
just take the
normal weight,
alchemist.
So
You know what? I
given
probably would
that
take all of
score.
them, just in case there's more I could learn in the others. So yeah, I would take all of them.
So you can use these books to learn how to use the tools, but it takes the same amount of time as if you had a trainer. So you'd have to use days and downtime.
Like just read it at night, yeah, or in
like a year or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like they have the list in
For 250 days.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah.
250 or something. The list is now in Tasha's
Yeah, 2.
to learn tools. But yeah, so you'd have to start devoting days to them. But yeah, you could just do that during downtime or whatever. Anyone else looking for books?
I would say
Languages.
I would.
We'll start with Eldwin.
While we're like, I would probably look for books about like religious artifacts or powerful. Thinking about like why we came here, like looking for powerful, magical, like religious weapons or something like that. Like any stories pertaining to this temple.
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
So you spend 10 minutes, take a quick look through the library.
Can we say we're just all doing this in conjunction, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
we'd be here an hour.
Yes.
Just 10 minutes,
Eldwin,
10 minutes, 10 minutes.
Eldman, you don't find anything in the first 10 minutes. What about Lion? Are you looking for anything?
Lion isn't really looking for anything. He's just kind of, browsing the different books, kind of curiously, as he just says, "Am I the only one that's almost creeped out by libraries? They're always so quiet, and you never know what kind of arcanic knowledge lies within them, forbidden or not."
Knowledge is power. For better or worse.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And you would just pull out a random book, probably a romance novel or something, and just open it like, this
In a
actually a really
church?
good read.
Alright, so
Church, yeah!
Lion starts
Smart in the church.
It's some
Learn
epic
some
poem or
weird-
romance.
erroneous romance novels. What
Erroneous
about...
fanfic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Carmina Burana, which was found in the monastery of Benedict Buren.
Yeah. Good call.
Exactly. So what
They
about...
hide their dirty stuff in monasteries.
Exactly. And their porn. What about Anvir?
I might look for books on languages or anything.
Sure, give me a quick investigation.
No chance I can use perception instead, is
It would probably be more intelligence based because you're
Fair.
looking for subjects more than just the titles.
not too bad, actually.
So, languages. In the first 10 minutes, you would find a book on Elven,
Well, that's a shame.
which is unfortunately not much use to you.
I am literally an elephant.
Does anyone else need to look for books? Remember, that's only
Yeah.
10 minutes. If you want, you can spend more time trying to find things here. It's a pretty big library. Otto, what are you doing?
Did anyone say aloud what they were looking for or ask Otto to help look for anything?
I might have said I might want to learn some languages out loud or something, but
Then Otto would search for
I
language.
probably would have.
Am I allowed to search for more than one thing, Lou?
Probably you could search for multiple things, but you'd be less likely to find what you're looking for because you're kind of distracted.
Okay.
Unless
Well,
you
let's
want to
go for
actually
language.
spend like a good amount of time really looking through all these books, which would be more like a couple
No.
of hours.
I'm just going to do the 10 minutes, and he's more interested in just poking around than looking for anything in particular, so he would help look for language books for Anvir, and his passive investigation is 24.
Jesus Christ!
23, sorry, 23.
Oh, all the difference.
So in 10 minutes you are able to find a book on Celestial language.
God
I
damn
will-
it!
I will offer it to Anvir, and if he doesn't want it, Otto might keep it.
You
Okay.
can keep it. I already know that one too.
Oh, you do? Oh.
I do.
Oh.
I know. Common,
Alright.
Elvish, Sylvan, Celestial, and Undercommon.
Perhaps
Alright.
we should move on.
Well, that was 10 minutes of searching. The
Yeah.
ghost hasn't come
We
back.
Yeah, we know there's other beasties here, or maybe not beasties, something worse. So maybe we should continue, and perhaps we'll have a chance to return.
Alright, where are you going to go?
Yes.
There's a door south here, and of course the door you came through back here.
There's a door in the library.
Yes, there's a door to the south here.
I will.
Looks like it opens inward.
I shall open it.
Alright, you pull the door open inward, revealing another hallway.
Kind of saddened that Lion could not finish his novel. He just puts it in his bag before following the rest of the group. I'll read this
10
later.
minutes to finish a novel. Was it getting juicy yet?
Later.
The erroneous fanfic. He'll finish it later. Are you taking it with you, Lion?
Yeah, he's just putting it in his little satchel or backpack or whatever.
Alright.
Otto is actually going to kind of catch up to Lion and ask if Lion can carry Otto's book until Otto goes into his vessel again, because it actually puts Otto as encumbered if he carries it.
This is so
Oh, that's
heavy. Anvir, as you walk out into
Oh,
the
sure,
hallway
I do
here,
not mind.
you hear laughter
Oh, no.
coming from the room over here, this door. Like sounds of people laughing.
I want help now, please. This is so ominous.
I'm
Oh
going
no,
to,
ghost children.
Yeah. I'm going to, Otto's going to stay where he is for a few and see through Rumty's eyes.
Okay. So there is a door here with common markings on, or words marked in common, drinking area.
Otto, for anyone who's still standing near him, Otto will kind of, not too loudly, be like, drinking
Maybe
area on that
just,
door.
Maybe just bar. Or tavern.
Bar. Okay, whatever. He says whatever Rumty translates it as.
I hear a lot of laughter and I don't like it.
But does it sound like,
Maybe they're friendly.
evil baddie laughter, cackle, or is it
no,
just
it
like,
sounds like
you know,
celebration, like people drinking.
like a common room? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Ooh, sounds like a party.
you can go investigate if you like.
A church of a bar.
Or I will go back to my senses so that
Actually,
Otto can
yeah,
move
now that you
forward.
say that.
Hey, lots of monks make beer.
True.
Yeah, but a full-on bar? Like, guess
I
they're
like my chances with a drunk ghost than a sober one.
Alright, you gonna push the
Hey,
door
Luke.
open, Lion?
Oh, okay.
He's going to politely knock on the door. Like this 1, 2, 3.
As he's going to knock, I'm just going to tap him on the shoulder and give him my vigilance blessing so he has advantage on the next initiative.
Alright.
But I don't trust this.
So you knock on the door, but it doesn't sound like anyone answers. You just hear the laughter continue inside.
Well, I will just look at the door before saying, maybe I should knock harder. And will lean his fist back before just whoop-a-shoo.
Are you just punching the door?
Punching it open, yeah.
Alright, so you punch the door, which
You
will
could try the handle.
swing inward. Oh. I had this problem before, actually. Sorry, give me one moment. The lighting is being weird.
Oh, is Eldwin still? Eldwin's wounded, isn't he? I just noticed that.
Yes,
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. I did promise to heal you. Here, Eldwin.
Alright,
Beautiful.
So the door opens inward. And you see several ghosts sitting around a bar. The bartender kind of looks over at Lion and says, what are you doing to my door? In his spectral form. He says, if you want a drink, come in. You don't have to break the door down. And one of the ghosts just
Sorry, you didn't hear my
laughs.
previous knock. And Lion is going to calmly just tap, 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 go right here and says, so, what's on the menu?
So when you walk in here, you would notice a couple of things. The ghosts don't seem to be actually drinking anything, and all the bottles on the shelves are kind of covered in spider webs and empty. Doesn't look like there's any actual alcohol in here.
I will.
Are they like
walk up to the
raising
bar.
their? Sorry, go ahead.
I'll walk up to the bar and pull up my flask and have a seat.
All right. One of the ghosts looks
Except
at
that I
your.
got stuck
Except
in
you
the
went to
freaking
the
wall
wall.
again.
One of the ghosts looks at your
Thank you.
large metal bunny rabbit and says, "What in the hell's is that thing?"
What thing? How much have you been drinking?
Give me a deception check with advantage.
I would like to perform the help action. I believe I have deception.
Says,
I do
It
not.
doesn't matter. He rolled a nat 20.
Says apparently
Beautiful.
you've been drinking too much. And he just shakes his head and kind of goes back to looking at the bartender. So you all kind of take seats around the bar.
Yeah, why not?
Please tell me the buddy also sits at the counter.
Rumpty stays just outside the door, just kind of watch and listen.
Did Otto go behind the bar?
Oh, I thought it was one of those bars with seating all the way around. Sorry.
That's fine.
You will die.
So one of the ghosts sort of looks at Lion and he says, well, you're not exactly human, are you? He says, where are you from?
Oh, that's a long story. I used to be in this small little tribe of fellow turtles. It was a nice little village, very homey. They practice a lot of nature magics, but for one reason or another, I had to go separate ways.
Turtles.
So now I'm a bit of a vagabond.
What's a turtle? And the other ghost says, it's a turtle man. It's like one of those cat people. I forget what they're called. He says, it's a weird species underground. I get used to it.
Tabaxi?
Says, yeah, that one, the Catsy, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the cats are.
So what brings you to our temple?
Oh, just another paladin on his way. We heard that there might have been some demon infestations going on around here. So we thought we'd lend a hand to the priests. Which is, he's not entirely lying, but he's kind of leaving out the big context because these guys don't seem to know that they're dead. Someone's trying not to...
This is demon infestation. Where's that at? The bartender looks like he's pouring a drink for one of the ghosts.
Well, you see, it may not be an infestation, but the taint of devils is definitely nearby. Or demons, rather. Big distinction. And in exchange for our help of helping getting rid of the taint, the priests, some of the priests have allowed us to be rewarded with some holy weapons, so we may be able to destroy demons that we are fighting off yonder.
So he would look at you and say, the priests? I spoke to the priests. They didn't say anything about demons. Where are these demons? And they all, you would notice now all the ghosts kind of stop drinking and are looking at Lion.
That's the thing. Demons are very hard to find. And so more than likely they didn't want to spook you. But we're all friends here. So I was playing you, so this is just a secret between you and me. Hey, just know that friendly turtle paladin is on the case. And he'll give like a thumbs up.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hey, I'm proficient in those. Hey! Oh, 22!
So they seem to shift their demeanor a bit, kind of go back to laughing and drinking as if nothing had happened. The ghost bartender would send several ales that are not actually there to various members of the party. And he would
Otto
say,
asks for something fruity.
yeah, you would get a glass of something too, but again, you can't actually see anything there.
Still pretends it's good.
He would say, well, it's good to have visitors in the temple. I get bored talking to these old jerks every day. And one of them says, the hell with you. And they all kind of laugh. What does the group want to do?
Not con-
It's a rather nice place you got here. Her very friendly faces, too. Tell me a little bit about yourselves, guys. Come on. We're all friends here, after all. And he will of course, down the drink that isn't even there, or are just indulging these ghosts.
All right. Were you saying something, Eldwin?
I was just say like, it's certainly not common to see a fully stocked bar in a temple.
The ghost bartender looks at you and says, "Obviously, you haven't been to many temples of Heronius." And there's a loud laugh from the other priests at the bar.
I can't say I have.
He says, Or go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm beginning to like this Heronius more and more.
Huzzah! One of the ghosts says. So, Lion, you say your thing, and the two ghosts next to you, who appear to be wearing robes, much like those ghosts that attacked you, would say, "Tell us about us." Well, there's not much to say. The temple stands strong as it helps the surrounding communities. Of course, those who are still recovering from the fires of the Cataclysm, those who barely escaped with their lives. I don't know if there's much to say about us. What about you, large turtle paladin? Are you a follower of Heronius? What are you doing here?
I'm not a follower of Peronius,
You
and
said you're...
while I am early in my paladin oath, I am, as I said, I'm a vagabond.
looking
I
to
go across
slay
the lands,
demons?
thwarting evil where I can. Absolutely.
He says, "Well, I don't know of any demons close by, but I hope you're able to slay whatever ones you're looking for. If you speak with the High Paladin, he's probably in the main hall. He can probably direct you towards one of the problems if there are demons in the area."
Thank you. That would be of great help.
He nods.
And Lion is going to kind of, pretend to slug down the rest of his drink before slamming it head on the counter. A nice, good, hearty ale for a nice break. And he will stand. It has been
Huzzah.
an absolute pleasure talking to you all. To Heronius, and he will raise his shield into the air.
Give me another persuasion check.
Alrighty. 24.
They all go, "Huzzah!" And the bartender says, "Well, if you're going to slay demons, here, this might be a help to you." And he pulls a potion out from under the bar and hands it to you. It's
I was
an
just gonna
actual
ask
potion.
if I was gonna ask Otto if he saw anything magic in there.
Yeah,
But-
I was considering asking some questions too, but Lion was on a roll.
Yeah, great
so
help.
I think
Open the
I like this.
All right, so yeah, he gives you a potion
So, yeah.
that looks like it has a clear vial, and he says, "This is alcoholic, but it will also heal you in a pinch." He gives you basically a regular healing potion.
Thank you. This will be a great help. I will make sure to mention your efforts to the priest. Perhaps get you a little bit of a promotion, eh? And we'll kind of nudge.
Promotion. We don't get promotions around here, but doing Heronius's will is the only rewards we need.
Spoken like a true devote. Now then, I will be seeing you all later. After we thwart these demons, I'm gonna need a nice hearty wine for the soul.
Well, good luck to you.
Oh, and do give... and I do hope you will cheer me when we return. Now then, enjoy your drinks, men. And Lion will leave the bar.
Okay.
So Otto probably would have activated his Eldritch Sight during that conversation, just taking a glance around.
So you would see two things. There is a potion which was given to Lion, and behind the bartender there is a sword lying up against the wall that is magical, a long sword.
Okay. I think at this point we want to keep clearing. I'm assuming that we're not looking to make enemies of those that aren't attacking us while there's other things that might still be hostile. So Otto, as we leave, would mention to the rest of the group that we will want to come back here as well. Like we said, we might go back to the library.
Where
I
was
gotcha.
there, Otto, what did you see that was magical?
Oh, the potion, yes, so sword.
Sure.
And he just keeps walking like it's unimportant.
The sword. Where was the sword?
Oh, in the
Hanging on
bar.
the wall behind him.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
it's
behind the
hanging on-
bartender.
it's hanging on the wall back behind the bartender there.
So it's probably
Even
something
I'm
we
not that
all would
bold.
have seen, right?
Oh yeah, you
We
have
all
all
would have
seen
seen
it.
the sword. So when Otto goes like, "Oh,
Okay.
and the sword," you guys probably assume, okay.
Okay, even I'm not that bold. All right, we'll come back.
Do we want to
But
go
yeah.
this new path or the old path?
Did anyone else
Just
see that
a
small
little bit
purple
of-
creature? Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was. They all just keep drinking.
They said there was a small purple creature.
Yeah, they may
I
have
think
been
they were talking about
about you.
Ramti. Oh, about you.
Oh,
I
that
don't know,
was-
maybe Ramti as well.
Well, Ramsey was invisible and was outside the door.
Right, so
Otto's
then
not
maybe-
purple.
Maybe they saw you as being purple.
Okay, that's my aura.
Onwards and
Or-
outwards.
Or the drinking.
Just
And
before
Lou,
Lauren continues,
All right.
you go first.
So as the
I was just
door
gonna say,
closes, as the door closes, you would hear the laughter suddenly stop as all noise fades away.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Can we open it back up?
I would peek back in.
I was gonna say the same thing, yeah.
So you peek back
Like,
in,
that's really weird.
and the room is empty.
Is the
except-
sword still there?
The
Is that sword still there?
The sword is still on the wall.
Grab it.
The sword
Like,
is still.
I'll be right back.
What's
I'm
the
ducking in.
school?
Oh god. Sorry.
As I make no attempt to stop Onyx from touching the sword, what school am I seeing?
You would probably see.
At least it wasn't an immediate necromancy.
Right. I was afraid that we might have missed our chance, but maybe it's
Evocation.
some sort of memory.
Could be a
Or I don't know.
fireball in it.
But yeah, what's going on?
Does Onyx wait, or is he just grabbing it? Because I haven't heard what the
He's
school is.
going.
I think it would
mean-
be evocation on the sword.
So
Do I see anything that looks
So
like
did you
it's
just-
trapped or any?
Did you just jump the bar?
I did.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So as you jump the bar,
I mean, you make a dex check on that.
No. I don't think I think it's gonna be much worse than that.
Yeah.
no, not necessarily a dex check. But as you jump the bar, you would see the ghosts fade back in.
Oh,
And they are all just staring right at you.
oh!
We were wondering
I
where you had
thought-
gone, friends.
Thought I forgot something. Oh,
They
Silly me.
have like 1,000-yard stare in their look as they just watch you. They
they're
seem
not
totally
like laughing and drinking.
they seem totally different now.
Oh no.
I
Maybe-
will slowly move from out behind the bar.
Finish reading that
And-
beer label that attracted you and come along.
Yes. I
so
really
hang
should have looked for
on.
that brand of beer later.
As you get to here, one
Oh,
of the
boy.
ghosts kind of looks at you as you're talking and just starts screeching.
Oh.
That's not good. I can't afford to age 10 more years.
You don't age 10
Oh,
years,
well-
but the ghosts seem to be suddenly taking on a different form.
Oh no.
Oh.
Twisting a bit and contorting. Which...
Fellas, is that really necessary?
Oh, whoops. And as that happens, they would all suddenly turn dark.
Oh yeah, now they're all wraiths.
Yeah, pretty much. Give me initiative.
We almost avoided it. We
Lion,
almost.
you do have initiative because I gave you that vigilant blessing.
Well,
Onyx,
I can
did you
honestly
did you
say-
grab the sword or did you just back off?
No, I did not.
Right.
I just backed away when I saw. I can honestly say this will not be my first fight in a bar.
No.
You probably never fought wraiths in the bar, but yeah.
Lion, oh yeah, you did roll with advantage.
I
roll.
fought
Yeah.
rednecks in a bar.
Yeah, you have a -1. Okay, I definitely need to start giving you that advantage.
Oh my gosh, nobody got over a 12?
So the first to act is Eldwin. You would see basically as Onyx
Oh.
is slowly backing away, the ghosts take on a new darker image as they start to come towards the group.
So they're obviously looking bad. I will, for my action, considering there's now 4 of them, and I know these guys hurt. Actually, wait. Hold on, I want to measure something.
Oh, where's Dosha during this? West.
Oh yeah, Dosha.
Probably not in the room with me, I guess.
We kind of keep
He's not
forgetting about
reckless
Dosha.
like that.
So there's Dosha. You left your pack spiders outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's just Dosha.
We probably could have chucked him in the room with the priest.
Yeah.
I
We just didn't go
think
back
we
out
actually
with
talked
them.
about that. I think we may have.
So
No,
what
I
are you
don't think we
gonna-
did.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think you
Eldwin?
got. That's not gonna work. Okay. I am going to, for my action, cast haste on myself.
Alright, so you chant summoning magical energies as you begin to move faster. So go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating and put a timer on yourself. That's your action. Anything else?
Yes. Just 1 second. I am then going to run up. To. Sorry, I'm figuring out movement. 5, 10. Yeah. Okay. I will move to right here, I guess, and I will use my hasted action to slice at the one by Onyx.
Alright, the one to the north. Go ahead. 26 would strike, so you cut at him, dealing 7 points of damage. And it is now looking angrily towards you. Anything else?
And that will be your turn.
Alright, the Wraiths go. So this one, who's about to lunge at Onyx, now turns towards Eldwin and grasps at you, attempting to do Life Drain. 14 versus AC, I believe, would miss you. So you jump back, get
Correct.
out of the way. This one is going to move down this way and attack Hassan. 15 versus AC.
That is just enough.
Alright, so Hassan is life drained for 16 necrotic. And I need a con save from him. DC 14.
I mean,
Can his temporary hit points be like? It's weird with construct things. Like you're never sure what. I'm never sure what feels like should work on them.
So he is drained for 16, reducing his max HP. This one's
yeah,
gonna
that's all right. I'll just destroy him and start over.
Just remake him. This one comes over here and attacks Hassan as well. 14 versus AC.
No.
Alright, so he dodges out of the way. And this one, last but not least, comes from the north. Hassan 16 versus AC.
Yep.
Alright, he is drained for 26.
Well, he's down. I still make the con save, right?
Yeah.
To see if he's dead. Oh, he's dead.
So...
Awesome!
it seems like it actually, when it brings him down, it, well, hang on, actually.
Does he have a soul to convert?
That's what I'm saying.
It seems to rip some of the energy from him, creating a specter.
It's a spectral bunny.
Exactly.
It's just a normal sized transparent rabbit.
It's an angry, transparent bunny spirit. That's it for the Wraiths. Onyx.
Well, I am furious now. But I'm also a little cautious. So, you'll see Onyx cast a spell on himself, and suddenly he is shimmering and very fuzzy, as if you have been drinking as much as he has.
So you begin concentrating. Go ahead and give yourself the minute timer as you cast Blur, making yourself much harder to hit.
And so I don't have a bonus action I can do now that my bunny is gone.
You command the specter, but it does not listen to you. Alright, anything else, Onyx?
I guess I'll. Can I move here, or am I squeezing?
You could move there if you want to jump up on the bar.
So is this Wraith on the bar?
I'll say you can move there. That's fine.
Okay. Just want to give them an alternate target other than Eldwin. I guess that's it for me.
All right, Romty.
I keep trying to put her under Otto, but I put the text in wrong this time. So, but yeah, I think she might run up here, and she's gonna run up and can she try to harry this guy while invisible?
Yeah.
All right, so she makes it like pokes his knee or something, and then moves around him a little bit, hoping that he won't actually be able to hit her.
All right.
And then Otto is going to go. And I can't move through these guys, can I?
I don't think so. They can move through you, but you can't move through them. Or, well, let me double check that.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it says the Wraith can, so I think it actually can sort of create force in itself to, like, prevent movement from others. But then it can
Where's
drop
Dosha
that.
on initiative, by the way?
Dosha should be at the bottom of the round.
Okay, he's just not in the turn order, I don't think. There
I'm
he is
going
now.
to give Emboldening Bond to myself, Eldwin, and Onyx.
Okay. So you
And-
cast, or use Emboldening Bond.
Yes. And I will. There's that. And then I don't think. Yeah, I don't have a good bonus action. So, yep. That's my turn. Let's see what happens.
Alright, Lions. Or Lion.
You're muted. Dandy.
That is my bad.
You are muted.
Alright. So,
There we
I didn't mean to move Lion right here. That was just... I need to let him down for a second. So, he was right here. Lion is going to move here, which expends 20 feet. Go here. And attack this Wraith right here. And he gets flanking benefits because Otto's right behind.
Yep. Alright, so you swing your sword. Unfortunately, it's not
13.
magical. 15 would be enough, so you cut him with the sword.
I will expend. I'll extend a second level slot for a second level smite. And since Wraith, undead, that's an extra 1d8, I believe.
Yes. So it's
Nice.
4d8, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, so you do 4 slashing with the sword. And 20 points of radiant damage.
I believe you had too much to drink. And he swings his sword overhead and right into the Wraith.
Alright, the Wraith immediately turns angrily towards you as it was struck with radiant damage and gets ready to counterattack. Anvir.
First things first, I'll move a little bit.
Dosha says, "Stay back. Don't let them drain you, Anvir. You're already weakened."
Yes, I just need to get a better view on them. Ah, this is a lovely view. And I'm going to just quickly drop this.
Ooh, is it gonna be? I know what I would have done if I was a cleric.
I am casting Moonbeam.
Lovely.
Alright, so there is
Nice.
a blast of energy from above. Let's see. So on their turn, they have to make con saves.
And that should get all 3 of those guys.
Alright, anything else?
You know what, for the fun of it, how tall is the roof in this area?
That's also a 1 minute timer and concentration. The roof is
Oh, yeah, I'll
about
do that.
15 feet.
Nah, that's all for me then.
Dosha is going to move over here. He doesn't have a magical weapon, so he's just going to take a pot shot at the one that's offering advantage right now. That's almost a crit, but he would strike, doing some sneak attack. So 27, which would have to 13. Or, sorry, yeah, no, 13, that's right.
Good hit.
Dosha says, I need to get a magic bow. That's it for Dosha. Eldwin.
Really good
Stay
hit,
out of the
though.
Top
Stay out of the glowy spot.
Alright. I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to use my... Or, hold on, look. Before I say this, let me make sure I'm allowed to do this. Yeah, I'm going to use my hasted action to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to run up here, and then I'm going to hold my actual action to cast Color Spray at 2nd level until after the Moonbeam actually has a chance to do damage.
If you
So
do that,
basically-
you will lose haste, because holding a spell requires you concentrate.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. In that case, I won't hold it. I'll just do it now because Color Spray at 2nd level. That's
Alright.
D10. I'd be surprised if I don't get something.
Go ahead and link Color Spray. So, let's see. that's a cone. 60, 10.
8d10 because it's second level.
Yeah. Alright, so go ahead and roll the. Alright, so 41. Let's see.
On average.
So, but
Starts with
8d8
the
or
there is a-
8d10 is great.
Yeah, there's a large
Yeah, it-
blast
yeah.
of colors. So this guy's blinded. It starts at the lowest, so yeah, the Spectre would be blinded. How long does this last?
It lasts for.
It's 1 round.
Oh,
Yes.
They're effectively just blind for their entire next round.
So they
Uh,
flashbang them.
so
Effectively, yeah.
unfortunately, he is the only one affected. Because the other
Alright.
two have more than, the remaining hit die or hit points. Anything
Yeah,
else?
that's what I want. But nope, that's it.
Alright,
Spectral
the
Bunny is now
Wraiths
Spectral
go.
Blind Bunny.
So this one
Yeah.
is going to try to attack Romty with disadvantage because he can't see him, but he can hear him. So he grabs at Romty, albeit with disadvantage because Romty is invisible. So an 11 becomes a natural 1, and he would miss. This one here
He
is
would have
going
missed
to
anyway.
grab at Lions, trying to punish you for 24 versus AC. I think he got you.
Yep.
So you take 16 necrotic damage, and I need a con save as he attempts to
Alrighty.
drain your health. Oof, so you
Ooh.
lose 16 points from your maximum for now. This guy is going to have to make a save.
Make a constitution. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just do 1 roll for all 3, or?
We can just go through them. He rolled a natural 20, so he would make it, but he does take half damage.
So he'll take 6.
So he takes 6 radiant as he is singed by the light. He is going to go for Eldwin because he didn't like you casting magic on him. He grabs at you. 9 versus AC would miss. This guy here has to roll a con save. No, not the Spectre, the Wraith. Con save. He gets an 11, so he would fail, taking
Full 15.
points of damage. And this guy, sorry, he is actually going to move here to get out of it. This guy took damage. He's going to move over here. And he's going to move... here. And I think he's going to... Otto, you can take an
Did that
Oppie if you want.
provoke? I think Onyx as well.
Onyx's reach is 10, I believe.
Yep.
So he's still within his threat.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh god, he's charging me!
He didn't like your spell. 13 would be enough. So you stab him as he runs past you.
Wait, where was that? Wasn't that one near Oldwin? Or was he further away?
No,
he
he was further
was
away.
here.
Eldwin.
Okay.
So that would be 3 points of damage plus another 3 thunder.
It'd be. No, Genie's Wrath is bludgeoning.
Oh, bludgeoning. Okay, so that would be
Well, it's
5
different for
points of
different
damage.
genies, but for Otto's genie, it's bludgeoning. Yeah,
Alright. Because I assume that's not a magical dagger, right?
it is not.
Alright, so yeah. He
I
takes-
think the genie's wrath damage would be magical.
Maybe
Because it's.
that makes sense. If I'm like stabbing
Alright.
you and then you get bludgeoning
So
damage from the
6
force of
points
my wrath,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he is going to lunge at Anvir.
I will use my reaction with my fighting style to give him disadvantage on his attack roll.
Alright, so you spend your
Thank you.
reaction, and he would life drain disadvantage. 20 becomes a 12, and he would miss.
I apologize. I have a question.
He seems mad
If
at Lion now.
if the dagger was on my belt, would I have been able to pull it as part of a reaction?
You would not have. You would have to have had
Okay,
it drawn.
I apologize. He did not have it in his hand.
Oh, what weapon do you have out?
Well, I
don't
just
think
put
he
it
has
on there
any
because
weapon.
I was thinking that I just
Oh,
drew it. But if
yeah.
I wasn't able to do that as part of the
Right.
reaction, then you'll have to give back that
So
damage.
he
Sorry.
gets his 6 back. So
And I get my reaction.
Punch him
but-
in the face instead.
Yeah, I could try to punch him, but like
I don't think that would do much.
my roll was 9,
yeah, so, you
so that would have been. Well, I have emboldening bond, but
It's not worth
my
it.
strength
Onyx.
is
It's not worth it.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do, Onyx?
All right.
Did the Spectre roll? When did the
Did-
Spectre go?
I don't think I rolled initiative for the Spectre, so I'll do that now.
Also, did none of them attack me?
No, strangely enough, they did not go for you.
Oh, because it went for Ronti.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rumty harried. Oh, didn't she harry him again? No,
She
I guess
did,
we've already been.
Dosha
not quite
used
back.
it.
Dosha got it. Yep, got it.
All right. I'm going to attack the one that's threatening Anvir.
Alright, so you stab at him with your big glaive. Oh. I guess it would be slashing. Yeah, 17 would strike, getting his attention. Ooh, 10 points of damage with the first attack. He turns angrily towards you. 23 would strike a second time. For another 8.
Oh,
He looks
8.
wounded.
okay. Yeah. All my bonus action spells require concentration, so won't be doing that. So that's it.
Alright, the Spectre goes. It is going to move this way and attack Onyx. But any
After it
Spectre.
makes a Constitution
disadvantage.
saving
It would roll an 8, so it takes damage from the.
7.
It's only 1d10?
Alright. I meant to roll 2.
No, I was going to say, I thought it was higher.
8.
Alright, so he takes 8 points of damage.
Take that.
And Ghost Hassan is going to go for his master,
Ghost
trying to
Blood.
life drain.
Oh,
It's me. It's me, Hassan. Don't.
No, Hassan. Well,
Attack
with
me.
the blur, a 10 becomes an 8, and he would definitely miss you. Romty.
she will harry this guy again. Kind of like jab him in the knee with a claw, and then try and quietly kind of move around to make it hard for him to find her. Still invisible.
She can move away, because you can't take Optimus while you can't see her.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
but actually,
See, the other...
there's no place to go, though, because there's enemies everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we said, I forgot how we had talked about she doesn't have flyby, but you're right, since she's invisible. Okay, I'll have to remember that, but that's fine.
Alright, I guess you could fly up to the ceiling, because it is 15 feet.
Well, she's not currently in her flying form, because she's a
Oh.
Quasi.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Look,
Otto.
I don't know where Rampy is, but maybe get her behind a bar or something.
What are you going to do, Otto?
I mean, yeah, she could have moved behind the bar after she did the Harry, I guess. Not there, but like in this space. Yeah. But anyway, so let's see, Otto. Okay, Otto's entire reason for coming in here has been kind of thwarted. So, and now he's surrounded. I think I will. I don't know. Is there a disadvantage for Eldritch Blasts at close range?
Yes.
Since it's a ranged attack?
Yes.
Yep.
There is, okay. I'm still very new to Warlocks. Apologies. Let me try Mind Sliver
Alright.
on the Haas Inspector.
Not Hassan.
That was very close to Hassan Pepper. I'm proud of
Hassan Pepper. 8 for the
you.
save.
No one's gotten that yet, but my last name is Pfeiffer, and I named him Hassan, so he'd be Hassan Pfeiffer.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, I love
That's
it.
right.
It's
I don't
fantastic.
know who that is.
It's Hassan
Alright.
Pfeffer is a German dish that's roasted rabbit.
Oh, okay. I feel-
Okay, that's pretty clever.
oh,
I
that's
love
funny.
it.
Wow. 10
It's dark
psychic
but funny.
damage. Let's
And
see.
he subtracts a d4 from his next save.
Alright, so he looks very wounded as the psychic damage disrupts his form. And he gets -4 to his next save. Alright, Lion.
Alright, I am going to perform another melee attack against this Wraith.
Alright, the one to the north.
That is a
22.
20. I will
Yes.
expend a first level slot for a first level smite, so 3d8.
Alright, so another explosion of energy. 3 slashing and 12. Alright, so 15 damage total, and the Wraith is looking wounded.
And that shall be my turn.
Alright, Anvir. You got
For
a
my
wraith.
action,
Yep.
yeah, I see that. I'm gonna move my moonbeam.
Where to?
There.
Alright, the Moonbeam is moved.
And for my bonus action, I don't know what I want to do. I think for my bonus action, I will bring out Trusty Dusty Spiritual Weapon.
Alright, who is it attacking?
The one right in front of my face.
Alright. So it flies at him at full speed. But alas,
Most likely missing.
yeah, the last 10 is not enough. Anything else? Alright, Dosha goes. He's going to step here and yell, Anvir, get back! Before you die. Oh yeah, he would definitely strike. Doing 9 points of damage to the Wraith. So the Wraith is getting pretty beat up. After that, he's going to disengage and move back here. Eldwin.
Alright.
Actually, I think because you haven't resorted the initiative, I think the Spectre actually goes next.
That's fine. He can stay where he is.
Oh, good.
I am going to unleash a full round of attacks on this guy next to me. So this first one is Booming Blade.
Yes, so 21 would strike. He resists the thunder, but he takes the 6 piercing. That is
then-
magical.
Then a regular rapier.
Alright, you stab him for another 9. And third
And
attack.
then. Yep, and then hasted.
Oh, another 10. He is
Three
looking,
21s in a row.
he is looking wounded. And he turns angrily towards you, getting ready to attack. Is that it for you?
Yep, that will be it.
Alright, the Wraiths go. So this one here is going to lunge at Onyx. Just tired of the stupid Romty. Tries to grab you. Disadvantage, it would miss. As you jump back. This one here has to make a con save. Crit, but he would take half damage.
5.
So he takes 5 points.
Radiant.
He is gonna go. What's he gonna go for? I think he's gonna go for Anvir because you keep hitting him with spells.
And I'm gonna give him disadvantage on that because of Protector.
Alright, so he has disadvantage as you spend your reaction. 18.
Does he have resistance against radiant? Why did he only take 5 on that?
Because he made his save.
He saved the third.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But
Fair.
18
Sorry, I forgot about that.
would become an 8 with the disadvantage, and he would miss. This one here, he's gonna go for a lion. He
Alright.
is tired of you doing bad things to him. 20 versus AC, would that hit?
I will use my good old-fashioned shield because I am really low.
You cannot.
Oh wait, no, I already used my
You
reaction.
already
That's
used your
right.
reaction,
Oh, yep,
yeah.
that hits.
Alright, he does 22 necrotic, and I need a con save.
Alrighty.
So you go down, but hopefully it's not drain. Yes, you make it so you're not drained, but yeah, you are down as the creature drains a bunch of life from you. And I think... Oh yeah, this guy up here is going to go for Eldwin. Trying to life drain you. 8 versus AC would miss, and that's it for them. Onyx. Lions has been drained by the Wraith, but he doesn't look like he's dead.
He's down.
Yeah, he just looks badly wounded.
All right. Do I have advantage on this one? The one next to me?
You do. He's distracted currently.
All right. I'll attack him.
All right. So 25 would strike, cutting into him for 7 for the first attack. 13 would strike as well.
Oh, it's actually 25. Oh, no, I only had it on the first.
Yeah, it was only
crap.
the first one, but you would
Shoot.
still hit.
Yeah.
Doing another 12, and now he is wounded as well.
Have you used your emboldening bond?
Oh, he hit anyway.
He hit anyway.
I have
yeah.
not, but I was kind of saving it for if I have to make a con save.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I thought you missed that one, so you're good.
Anything else?
Wait, do I get it back at the? Do I get the emboldening bond back at the end of my turn or at the end of?
You
It's
get
once per.
once per
It
round.
says
One
right?
once
per
per turn. I think it says turn, but I think.
Alright.
Let me just.
So you would get it every turn, just one time.
So you would use your turn as the reset point, not the beginning of the round. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I could have shoot. Well,
Well, you hit him
no,
anyway.
no,
so,
never mind. Yeah, I want. Right.
anything
Okay, that's
else?
it for me.
All right,
Nope.
the Spectre goes. He must make a save, con save. He rolls a crit, but give me some damage anyway. Con save for the Moonbeam. I need some damage.
Sugar, sorry. $11.
That would take him out.
And Bunny.
Poor
Bunny,
husband.
the bunny is consumed in radiant fire and just kind of disappears.
I'm picturing the bunny from Monty Python.
Romty.
Okay. Let's see. Well, not much for him to do. He's gonna continue to like harry this guy and then move around him and try and be sneaky. And she, yeah.
All right, so
That's
she
all.
pokes him a bunch more, and he is distracted. Otto.
All right. I am just gonna shank some shit because is Hex? Oh, I don't have Hex prepared anymore. I changed it on my level up. Okay, so I'm just gonna see what I can do to shank because
All of the wraiths are wounded now.
yeah. So we're gonna stabby. First stabby.
Alright, 21 would strike, doing 4 and another 3, so 5 points of damage.
And then Emboldening Bond will probably not help with that, so that's my turn.
Alright, so he takes 5, and your turn ends. Lion.
And I'm sorry,
I will
didn't
make
imply
a,
who I was attacking, but it was the south one, yeah.
Oh.
I will make a death saving throw.
Alright, Lion fights against death, trying to hold on. Yeah, you're
12.
doing
All right,
good.
that's one success.
Yeah, one success going. Anvir. Unfortunately, your protector is down. No one to give disadvantage now. Oh, did he step away? I think he stepped away. So I'll have Dosha go. Dosha rushes up and tries to stab this guy. That would be enough. So he strikes, doing 10 points of damage, and the Wraith is looking very wounded. Eldwin. Dosha then uses his roguish action to disengage.
I guess I will continue fighting this guy next to me.
Okay. So you go at him. Oh. Taking 3 quick stabs with your rapier. 15 would strike. Unfortunately, he is resistant to thunder, so you do 8 damage with the first.
Still damage. Then
Another 6 damage. Alright, and finally, with your hasted attack, 17 would strike for another 7, and he's looking pretty ragged. Anything else?
Jesus. Die. Nope.
Alright, do we have
I don't want to take an oppie, so.
Do we have Anvir back yet? I don't want to kill him while he's not here.
Well, I imagine he's gonna use his spiritual weapon, and he doesn't.
Heal.
It doesn't look like he needs to move his moonbeam, so I don't know what he'd do with his action. But
Yeah, so I'm wondering if he's gonna disengage or.
So sorry about that.
So Anvir, we passed you, but what were you doing for your turn?
spiritual weapon snack and disengage.
Yeah, I'll do the spiritual weapon smack first things first, definitely.
Lions, who was protecting you, has gone down. So go ahead, do a spiritual weapon attack.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do a spiritual weapon attack.
You're gonna do a healing word.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so you channeling healing energies into Lions.
We need you, Lion!
Go ahead and give me a d4 plus whatever your wisdom is.
It'd be +4. So 5
so-
HP.
Oh, no.
Lions, you regain 5 and you are conscious but prone and dying. Well, prone and, yeah, not in a great position.
So, yeah, after Lion fell temporarily kind of in a kneeling pose, he's going to just and just is conscious once more.
Yep. So, Anvir, what about your action?
I should really disengage or something, shouldn't I know what I'll actually do though. Because we've actually reached the level where I can do 2 channel divinities in a day, I am going to do Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
Didn't we had you did sanctuary before our short rest, and then you did
Yes, but I also
undead,
did
turn undead
turn
after.
undead. No, we did turn undead literally at the library door like 5 minutes ago.
Right, but our only rest since your last Twilight Sanctuary was a short rest.
I know, which is why I have 2.
Does it restart them on short?
it resets on short rest, and
Yeah,
I've
for-
used
Oh, that's
one
amazing.
since the
That's
short
amazing.
rest.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
for
Good to know.
Channel Divinity, yeah.
Well,
Alright.
see, a lot of the channel divinities are long rests, so that's why. I apologize. Thank you. That's awesome.
I thought Channel Divinities recharged on a short rest. Or
Yeah,
It
long
depends on the
rest.
channel. It depends on the channel divinity.
Oh.
Oh, I think there are some channel divinities where it's like you can only use it a certain amount of times. Like with the harness power, you can literally only do it like twice in a day.
Yeah, like some of the channel,
Alright.
like you might have your channel divinity charges back, but the actual channel divinity abilities, some of them are long rest.
Yeah. Where this one is literally just a channel divinity. There's no
That
reason
is
for
such an amazing ability. You are fantastic.
Alright, well, go ahead and give yourself 10 hit points. And
I
the
still have
Wraiths will
10
go.
from last time there.
Alright.
No,
well,
because you lose them on. Don't we lose our
Don't tempt
temp
on
hit
long
points on a
rest.
short rest?
No, long rest.
Well,
so-
shit! I took them off Rampty and Otto
so
because I thought when we rested they went away.
No, it's just on a long rest. So this guy is gonna go for Onyx, I believe. No, he is all blurry, but he's gonna try anyway. Ooh, 19 becomes a 19. I think that would hit you.
It would accept shield.
Alright, so as he's about to grab you, you throw your hand back out, knocking him back with force energy. This Wraith has to make a con save. Actually, they're pretty good at. He would roll a natural 1 and fail, so I need some radiant damage.
Twelve.
Alright,
Keep rolling a 10 and then like a 1 or 2.
he is consumed in radiant fire and dies. This one sees Lion is healed. I think he's gonna go for Otto though. 'Cause Otto kept trying to stab him in the gut. Life drain on Otto. Ooh, 24 versus AC.
Oh, that hits.
You are struck for 19 necrotic, and that requires a save.
Wow, that was a lot.
Would have been a
What's
lot
the save?
better.
Con save.
Con.
DC 14. Drain. Ooh, so you
Oh
are
shit!
drained for 14. This one up here is going to go
down.
for Eldwin.
Wait, does the drain just take from my max?
From your max, yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'm still up. Okay,
Yeah, it's not additional damage, it just means you can't heal the damage that you took.
gotcha.
17 against Eldwin, I think would just miss, right?
Yeah, because I think he's got like a 19 or something, because he's got blur at the moment.
So you dodge back just in the nick of
Sorry.
time, and he would miss. Onyx.
All right.
And that con save was, what was the DC? Because I did have Emboldened
14.
Bond, but I'm assuming 10 wasn't enough. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm going at this one.
All right, you have
On
advantage
whom I have advantage.
for the first attack. 27 would definitely strike.
Oh, what happened? Oh shoot! I just had a roll 20 glitch. Hang on.
7 slashing. All right. Second attack.
I'm not sure how to fix this. Hang on a
Refresh.
second. Sorry. May have to. I don't know how this was even possible. Hang on a second. I'm gonna exit and come back in and see if that fixes it.
All right.
What glitched?
Suddenly I zoomed in on the chat and could not zoom back out. I have
Oh, I
no
hate that.
idea.
I have
I
that
didn't think
problem
it
a
was
lot with
possible.
my computer because I have a Mac. And double
Yeah, me
tap.
too.
Yeah, you double tap right by accident and just go.
Well, you can,
Oh.
you can try Command 0 when you're zoomed in. That should reset it. But it's also sometimes, in different softwares and stuff, it could maybe be, frozen or glitched or something. But yeah, whenever you're zoomed in, try Control 0 first.
I got it. I will try that next
Or it
time.
might be Command 0 or Option 0. I forget which. Sorry.
Alright, so you cut him for another 6, and he is badly wounded, getting ready to counterattack. Next up is Romty.
Temp HP for Boyo.
Yes. Perfect.
9 temp HP.
I already had
Right.
12, so I'll just wait.
Oh, good.
But thank you.
All right. So, does it cost her an action or anything to drop her invisibility?
No, you stop concentrating on it.
All right. She drops her invisibility, and just for funsies, she's going to screech like a maniac monkey demon and try to scare this dude. Just because she's bored and wanted to do something different.
So it has to make a wisdom save. DC 10. It rolls an 8 and it is indeed frightened.
Yeah, she should be. All right, that's
Is that
all
just
she's
for
got.
one turn?
I think so. 1 minute. Well, 1 minute. Wow, that's longer than I realized. Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
So Otto.
All right. Gosh darn it! I was hoping one of these guys would die so I could move without provoking oppies and still attack. But let's go after the guy who slashed at me. I probably shouldn't. I should probably run away, but instead, Mind Sliver.
Alright, so you go
And-
for the south one, casting Mind Sliver.
And he's hooting and dancing while he does it, even though he's looking really horrible right now.
It would fail its in-save and take 8 points, having a minus on its next save. Anything else?
All right. And that is a cantrip, isn't it? Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
Yeah, it is.
That is a cantrip. Oh, okay. I'm going to put a Sanctuary on myself. I'll use one of my Cleric spell slots and put Sanctuary on Otto.
Alright. Otto
That's all I got.
is Sanctuary. Lion.
Alright, I am going to make an attack against the wraith in front of me with my longsword.
I'm assuming
5
you're
HP in a dream, baby.
Standing up. Ooh.
And for...
So I assume you stood up, right?
You get the +2 because of flanking.
Do you have an
Oh yeah, of
emboldening
course I
bond?
stand up. I do not.
No.
Alright, so now 12 would not be enough and he would dodge.
Okie dokie.
Anything else?
I will move. Wait, no, that would be a bad idea. I was about to move into the fire circle.
No, probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am.
Alright, Anvir.
Hey, Anvir, could you give Rampty, Otto, and Dandy some temp HP, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wasn't sure about the Rumpty one because they're
You've been giving it
invisible.
to her in the past, and she's not visible. She is visible right now when she finished her turn.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
She give her
And
11.
then
Ooh,
that one's
11.
Lions at the end.
Oh,
Alright, Lions gains 8 temp HP. Anvir, what are you doing?
I will probably stop concentrating on this moonbeam because everyone's too close to an enemy for it to actually be worthwhile.
I think you can put it in the wall if you wanted to. You can put it half in the wall.
I
But
could,
yeah, but that's
but
fine.
at the
It's just-
same time, it also
an
takes
action.
an action
Yeah,
to move.
yeah.
Yeah. For my bonus action, I'll try and help Onyx finish off his guy with the spiritual weapon.
Alright. Ooh, 11 would
only
be...
an
Wraith
11.
mean? What's the ninja face on the Wraith mean?
He is... Oh, why is that on?
Oh, is that the frightened? That's the frightened thing, isn't it? Okay.
Yes. Although, I thought Frightened was different. That's weird. Guess not.
I was just guessing.
No, I think I did the wrong symbol. So Frightened would be this one, not invisibility.
Cool. I thought the drippy eye was invisibility.
I thought that was blindness.
So what are you doing next, Anvir? You still have your action.
For my
Oh, you're
action,
right. I need to change what I'm using on round 2. You're right. It says blinded. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I will do a Sacred Flame, I think, just on the same guy.
Alright, so you hurl some energies, radiant energy at him, which is a dex save. Rolls a 22, dodging it.
Dear God.
Anything else?
Would the attack have canceled the frighten, the spiritual weapon attack, or it meant?
Wait, wasn't that the one that had this? Was that the one that got Mind Slivered?
No, that was this one down here.
This one got
Okay, never
mine
mind then.
covered.
I wasn't sure which one did it, so I thought I'd check.
Alright,
That's fine then.
so
not that it would really
Dosha
matter.
is going to rush up this way.
I'll actually back up a little bit.
10, 20. He's going to stab at that guy. Ha! The spear, missed completely. Then he's going to disengage down here for 30.
He's sneaky.
Eldwin.
Oh wait, yeah, 10 HP, right?
Oh yeah, give Dosha 10 HP.
So that one's for me.
Yeah.
That one's for Dersha. Oh well, that
Aw.
worked great. Well, I have 12 now, so
What are you doing, Eldwin?
Continuing my duel with this one wraith.
Aha! Well, he's been unable to hit you so far.
Yeah, he's been having a bad time, but I have yet to kill him. In fact, because I know he's low, this first one I'm just gonna not Booming Blade and hope it still kills him.
Ooh, good hit. But no, that would not kill him. He's very wounded.
Dang it. I guess there's no point not to do a Booming Blade on the second one. Like, Booming Blade for my hasted action.
Yeah, well, it takes no thunder, but the 10 would slay him. Ah.
Beautiful.
Anything else?
Yeah, I will. Let's. I'll run over. Here.
Mm-hmm.
We said that we can share space with Romti, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I will do that.
Alright, you jump
She probably
over
there.
screeches at you. She probably screeches at you, but you totally can occupy the same space as her.
And
Alright.
then
15 would be enough, doing another 8 points of damage to this guy. Does that break-
7.
Hmm?
I forgot to take off,
Oh,
but
right.
it's just 7.
Yeah. Does that break the fear?
probably.
It might. Well, I was thinking that Anvir's attack on him might have broken the fear, but I'm not sure.
Anvir
I
missed
missed.
him. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Both? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought he got him.
Repeating the saving throw with disadvantage is within. Doesn't say anything about damage. It just says for 1 minute,
Well,
the
I
target
think
can
we'd
repeat
have
at the
to
end of
look
its
at the-
turns.
We'd have to look at the frightened condition and not the Romti ability.
Well, I don't think frightened condition has conditions for ending
Yeah,
it, except
conditions. It
for
would be
ending
more
its
the
abilities.
specific ability. So if it doesn't say it on Romti,
Oh.
then he might just be scared.
It just means he can repeat the saving throw at the end of his turns with disadvantage if the Quasi is still within line of sight. Yeah.
Alright. So the Wraith goes. This
that's quite a
one,
good ability. That's why its DC is so shit.
I think it's going to attack Romti. It wants to kill him so it's not afraid anymore. So life drain at disadvantage. 18 becomes a 13.
That hits. Well, that's exactly Romti's AC, so I think that hits.
Alright, so Romti takes 23 and I assume is sent back to the Nether Realm.
Yes, poof. Romti poof.
And actually, I think he would be turned into a specter.
Oh, okay.
Well, give me a con save.
Demon monkey specter. All right, I have to drag Ramti back out because all of my macros are attached to the token. So here we go. For con save for Ramti is
Yeah, because he has to be drained to make the specter. Yeah, so he would make the specter a Romti specter.
fantastic. Sorry guys,
Oh,
I thought I was helping.
This guy here is going to... Lion, did you attack him last turn? You did, but you missed, so he's going to go for Otto.
Okay.
Otto.
So
Yeah.
I just had a quick read because I was curious. It does specify a humanoid on the Wraith stat block.
That's interesting because I don't think that Hassan was a humanoid and the Quasid is a fiend.
The Wraith targets a humanoid within 10 feet of it that has been dead for no longer than 1 minute and died violently.
Oh, I thought that was just draining his hit points, did that. Alright. Well, maybe it's good to know, but for whatever reason, this one did it that way. But for future,
Yeah.
it's good to know. Let's see.
It's because Hassan is a real boy.
Hassan's a real boy.
I'm gonna get him little suspenders and a hat.
Somehow Onyx has created human life!
It's alive.
Shouldn't have played God. 13 versus AC Auto.
That would miss.
Alright, so the Wraiths finish.
Also, he has to make a wisdom saving throw to attack me anyway, but
Oh. Did you Sanctuary?
that was
Yeah,
my
she did
action
at the
or my
last of
bonus
her
action
turn.
last turn, yeah.
Oh. Alright. Onyx, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to see the other Spectre and say, well, this is not fun at all. But I will attack the one that's next to me
Alright.
and try to hope to kill him off now.
Yeah, 22 would
Nice.
strike. And 9 would cut him down.
Beautiful.
All right. And I'll see the Wraith behind him. Is Eldwin in the same space as the Wraith?
As the Spectre.
Yes.
Or Spectre? Yeah,
Right now, yeah.
he is.
Because you only
would I
fall
be
prone
able
if you
to-
end your turn there. But yes, you could attack the Spectre.
Without danger of hitting Eldwin?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's one
Like,
more
duck.
time, you know?
Right. That's the theme for tonight's session. It's me swinging a glaive at Eldwin.
One's like, "What the
here we
hell,
go."
man?" 27, yeah, you would strike the Spectre, cutting him for 8. And it is very mad at you. Anything else?
It has more hit points as a Spectre than it did as a Quasi.
Hey,
All right.
you wouldn't have killed it even if it was still a Quasi
Hey,
with that roll.
everyone's got to roll a 3 from time to time. All right, I will. That's my turn.
Alright, Otto.
Oh, fudge. Okay, well, I guess Mind Sliver on the dude that could potentially end Lion or I, because we're both looking real bad.
Alright. Ooh, 20 versus AC, or 20 in save, he would make it. So he's unaffected.
Okay. I don't like him, for the record. And that took away my sanctuary. Damn you. That's
Lion.
I'm about to end this fool with my
all.
sword.
Good. I should have just stabbed him, but yeah.
14.
Okay,
Then I
that'd
could have
be a
used
14.
a golden bond.
Yep, 14 would be enough
Really?
if you cut into him.
That will be a first level spell. First level smite, I mean. So there's that. Then 3d8.
Alright, so you do 14, and he would actually still be alive, just barely.
Damn it. Get him on, Veer. Spiritual
And
weapons.
then Lion will move from his current position to here.
You're assuming I'll hit with it.
Alright,
True,
Anvir.
For the name, in the name of Hildar, please hit.
I need to start giving Anvir the emboldening bond just for spiritual weapon. Oh, that wasn't horrible.
14 would be enough, and it smacks into him.
Yay! For 12 damage.
Oh, beautiful.
I rolled max damage.
That's gotta feel good.
All right,
That's
so
fantastic.
he is destroyed.
Yeah.
So now all we have to do is kill the the demon monkey wraith.
The demon ghost monk.
Demon ghost, yeah.
Like you guys
will.
probably don't even really enjoy Ramti as she is, and now she's a wraith that's trying to
No,
kill
this
you.
is very therapeutic for us.
Screeching specter.
I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I think they were scarier as the monkey.
Probably.
I'm gonna just do a first level guiding roll against the spectre.
Alright, you
A
send...
guiding bolt. It uses spell slots on the demon monkey. I love it.
Kill it.
25 I really don't like this monkey.
Oh yeah, 25 with strike. Kill it with
Please.
holy fire.
Yes.
That would be just
What-
enough.
I rolled really well. I rolled 3 4s on that.
What you've been wanting to do all along, and now you have an excuse to do it.
Alright,
Ah.
so the group is safe. The enemy is slain. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna
Lion
Finally
immediate-
saved.
sword.
You grab the sword.
Lion
and
immediately
it
after.
explodes on you, probably, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's just hanging on the wall. What did you say, Lion?
Okay, so knowing that there is no more danger in this room now, Lion will kind of shamble on over to this wall and slump down back against it before kind of going into a sitting position. Getting a violent cough as blood seems to spurt from behind his visor.
Well,
Was
he's-
there any?
I think he's more
essences dropped?
withered than bludgeoned because of the necrotic drain.
I mean, you can also see it as his innards also being weathered, and that can't be good for,
Fair enough.
because withered
Is this a
decay, it's very similar.
Lou? Is this a long sword, great sword,
It's a long sword.
long sword? Excellent. Once I have grabbed the sword and stuffed it into the bag of holding, I will go over to the Hassan pieces and put them in the bag of holding.
That sword might be actually really good for Lion. He hasn't got a magical weapon yet.
Well, we'll identify it first before anyone tries to attune to it in case it's cursed. But I would like to discuss that because I'd like to go back to using my shield if I'm going to be in the front line. But we can certainly discuss.
Could you roll a d10 Onyx?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Figuring out
Is it a
which curse
D10?
is on that sword.
You are immediately cursed and want to attune to this sword.
Okay. No, you're not cursed. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Give it time.
Give
Give it time.
it'll happen.
Takes 2 hours to take effect.
Why don't we do a 5-minute break real quick? Use the restroom and stretch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Lion, could you give me a link to your Roll20 character sheet on your Beyond character sheet on your Roll20 sheet somewhere? So I just realized I
yeah.
can't look at your sheet at all. But I'll be right
Put it-
back.
Oh.
Put it
I
in the
need to
bio
add that
if you don't.
goddamn cantrip.
Put it in the bio if you don't care about other people getting to it. But if you want it to be secret, then put it
In your
instead of the
sheet.
bio and info. Yeah, instead of the bio and info where everyone can see, then you can put it in the where you put your allies and character appearance and backstory and stuff that bio part, and then only the DM's going to be able to see it.
Yeah, I think my character sheet glitched because it registered that I was meant to have 4 cantrips, but it counted the one I have as a high elf as one of the cantrips.
At this point, I'm not even sure what my max HP are. I think I've adjusted them several times, and I need to go back. I originally built the character in D&D Beyond, so my actual amount should be there. I've been using the Roll20 character sheet, and
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying when I have to put my max HP back.
Yeah, like because Otto's in really poor shape. Otto's got like less HP than he did when he was like level 2, so his max, you know.
16 max HP.
Hmm.
I've had 16 max HP since we entered this tomb.
Okay.
I had 16 erased from my max.
Yeah, Otto's
Yeah,
got 20.
no, I have
max HP,
16
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, like that's the
Wow.
most he can actually have, even if we heal him. Like that's the most we can
What's
give
yours?
him. Mine's
Uh,
20.
the max I
16,
can get is
20.
22 right now.
Oh,
16.
16, 20, and 22. Oh my god, we're in really bad shape. Does anyone have aid?
No.
Oh,
That's a good one for
so
this
Onyx is 10
situation.
years older. Yeah, everyone has less than 30 HP. Wow, how did the wizard end up with the most health?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd
no,
that
I
happen?
know when I have a cleric, this kind of situation is the perfect situation for aid because like you can't restore the max HP until the next long rest, but you can increase their max HP for 8 hours with aid.
Yeah, I might pick it up next time we take a long rest. Because it
Yeah, it's a
stacks
nice
with
one.
Twilight Sanctuary, because it's max HP versus temp
Right.
HP.
Yes, exactly. It is
Yep.
not temp HP. And a lot of people confuse that and they think that aid is temp HP, but it's not. So it stacks. And the other beautiful thing about aid is this has only happened to me once, but I did have a situation. Trey was there. I had a situation where I was playing a healer who we had 4 people in our party down, and my healer brought 3 of them up in one action with aid, because it not only does it increase your max HP, but it also fills in whatever HP you have. You know, if you're increasing the HP by 5 or 10 or 15, whatever, depending on the spell slot you cast it at, you're increasing the max HP by that, but you're also filling in that much HP, so you can actually bring up people that are dead with it.
Yeah. I'm really keen for next level, because I think as part of being a Twilight Cleric, I actually get Aura of Life.
Oh yeah,
Like,
do you
all
have
the
Aura of
time.
Vitality? That's another one I love.
I actually do, yeah.
Yeah. that's a
Twilight
good one.
Clerics just have that.
Yeah, but you're usually concentrating on other things, so yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see do more area damage and control stuff than healing. But I
Yeah.
have the potential to heal. Like, I think I even have Prayer of Healing prepared. Like, I have shit tons of healing always prepared. Like, right now I have Healing Word, Prayer of Healing, and Aura of Vitality. So I have a spell at every level that heals. I just never use them.
I actually have my Tuesday character is actually entirely built around maximizing healing, and she's got like a moon sickle, and she's a life cleric, and she's a shepherd druid, and she puts out like the unicorn totem, which is a shepherd druid thing that increases your healing. She's got the moon sickle that increases healing. She's a life cleric, so she's got disciple of life and blessed healer. And like it's actually to the point where it's actually kind of annoying to cast a healing spell because of all the math involved.
Jesus, yeah.
But it's
Aura
amazing.
That's
People
like
sleep on Aura Vitality, though.
That's at least like a plus 10 or something at later levels.
It's a lot. It's a
Dude.
lot. Yeah, she's a level 11 right now.
Thing about Aura Vitality that no one ever remembers is the fact that, like, even if you use it out of combat, well, congratulations, you've got 20 d6 healing.
Not 20, 10. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You're
No,
right.
it's
It is 20 'cause it's 2d6 per. Yeah, so you get 10 charges basically. Since it lasts a minute, you basically
Yeah.
get 10 charges.
You're-
So yeah,
you're-
you're correct. Perfectly correct.
Yeah.
And for the record, Lou will let you use those. Like if you cast it near the end of a combat and you've only used like one round of it, if the combat ends and you immediately tell Lou, I'm immediately casting the rest of my charges of Aura of Vitality, he'll let you do that. You'll be like, okay, 4 on this.
Yeah, we've done
fire,
similar
3
things,
on
like
this
with the Twilight Sanctuary at the temp HP.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. So Lou's good about that. As long as it's like, okay, I would have had a minute to do this, so let me do it real quick.
Bunch of
You are-
cheaters.
Dying for me.
Oh,
Not cheaters. Okay, you know what's a cheater? It's a flying disciple of life fairy, in my opinion. But no, Jeremy Crawford says so.
I cannot hear Miriam. She's just turning into a robot for me.
Yeah, same over here.
I didn't hear her, but I can guess that she was complaining about the Goodberry Disciple life.
So I am actually not mad about that. I think it's stupid. But I'm mad about other things that Disciple of Life doesn't apply to, according to Jeremy Crawford. And so I complain about Goodberry, and I use it to the utmost because I think it's stupid. So I try to use it and break it. But yes, I was downstairs 2 levels down. That's why my mic got fuzzy.
All right.
Uh,
Well, what do you all want to do?
Is everyone back?
I think so. Well, we're over 5 minutes, but I don't know. Is anyone still away?
I'm
I
here.
think Onyx is.
I'm here.
Oh no, he's back.
So yeah, what does everyone want to do? The bar is quiet. The wraiths have been slain.
Well,
do we want to
is
continue?
Onyx successfully took down the sword?
Yeah, he took it.
Oh, so you already pocketed it?
It
Or-
looks
Yep.
like a very shiny, very well crafted longsword.
All right,
I put it
Can
in
I-
the
We
bag
wanna
of
take
holding.
the
I didn't try to
back.
hide it from anyone.
gotcha.
We even
Is
talked about
sheathed?
it afterwards.
Is it sheathed?
Yeah, it's got a sheath.
Okay.
It has
Can
a
I
symbol
take
of
a-
Heronius on the leather sheath.
I'd
Ooh,
like
it
to
might be a
take a look.
paladin weapon after all.
I'd like to take a look through the bottles and stuff behind the bar, just to see if there's anything not necessarily magical, but like good aged spirits that
No,
are
all
being
the-
wasted.
All the bottles are empty. They're
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're all kind of dusty and full of spider webs. But if you're just looking for bottles, you could probably get some empty bottles.
We
They
might
could
want
use-
to take some empty bottles.
Would they work as
maybe.
vials?
I just wanted
Uh,
to give Onyx a very nice gift of lovely aged liquor for rescuing my ring, but
Well, there's there's probably like 5 or 6 empty bottles if you want to take them.
Would they work like with as vials and shit?
We could. I'm sure we could store essence in them. We
Yeah, I mean they're glass.
might
so-
not work as potion vials, but we could.
That's more or less what I meant. Can we shove essence in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have stoppers.
Cool. We'll take
Like-
them. 5, you say?
Yeah.
Lion will use all the points in his lay on hands pool to heal himself for 10.
All right.
Does anyone else need healing while you're at that? I can heal anyone except Eldwin at this point.
I actually didn't get hit.
No, Anvir is just very drained. Luckily, because if you got drained again, you would have died.
More than
Otto,
likely.
you look a little wounded. Can I bandage you up a bit? Otto?
it won't do me much good. I mean, I'll take it. It could do me some good. I'm feeling. I don't know what the word. Yes, drained. That's the word that's been going around. That's what I'm feeling.
She looks withered.
Ah.
Yeah, he could probably use a little, but you don't think you can get him back to full strength or anywhere near.
I was just saying you've got the wounded heart on, so that
Yeah.
implies that.
Yeah, he's at half of his reduced HP, which is like far below his maximum normal.
Here you go.
Oh, that does feel a
10
bit
HP.
better. You did better than I expected.
And that's not the right modifier. That should be 11
Oh, beautiful.
because we're level 6 now.
All right, so you gain 11. You also see that Lion looks injured.
Okay, Lion.
Is there a
There you
symbol
go.
we should hold
While we're
up to
doing
show
this-
that we are withered?
Not really.
Okay.
You
So,
can
I
just
think-
describe yourself as looking withered from HP drain.
Did Anvir and Lion and Otto all got withered? Is that correct, or is there other people too?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure who all has reduced max, but I know Anvir does.
I am very fucking withered.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Okay.
still.
How long are we spending here? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying. I know I'm still at max HP.
So, Alex, you said you were gonna try heal Lion?
He
I
heals
gave you
for
15 hit points.
If possible, Lion would try to refuse because he would kind of point to the necroticized wound that he just got. I will be fine.
Oh,
I do not
sorry. I
believe it would
thought.
matter much anyway. This wound will not heal for quite some time.
Sorry,
you're at max,
I
if you're
thought you
new
looked
hit
wounded. Yeah, you can take the heart off of the heart icon
Yeah.
off, so you don't look like you're wounded.
What's your
So
Right.
just to be clear, like
Are you
the heart,
half of your new HP yet?
the
Or?
heart is your current
For my
max
new
HP.
HP,
Yeah,
I
your
would
current
be-
max. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Unfortunately, that might be minuscule amounts of healing, but like yeah.
yeah? What's your current
So-
max HP?
22.
Right. Yeah. So I guess you wouldn't be at half right now.
So, can I take that healing kit use back?
Sure.
Then
That was a good one too.
thanks.
At least it doesn't get wasted
What?
into the nether.
Do you want to take the time for
Um,
me to identify the sword, or do you want-
Sure.
Well,
Well,
if so, perhaps we should come inside and close the door, or go back to the sanctuary room.
right. The way we look right now, I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot more exploring today.
It's possible
Yes.
that the best decision might to just be sitting in that room for a solid
12 hours.
12 hours or some shit.
All day.
Probably more. Probably closer to 18 or something like that.
What sitting?
You would guess it's getting close to 11:30 at this point in the almost afternoon.
Mm.
So we're going to be in there a bit. But I
Yeah.
think that might be the safest decision considering we're slowly losing all of our strength.
Well, we have 3 characters that are around 20 max HP because of withering. That's actually
they
and
do
we're down a
About
character.
20 fucking damage.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
they can do 30 in a
Well, they do a
round,
lot
so
more.
they
Yeah.
I think we should just go rest for an entire day in that section.
Yeah.
I think that
Otto
would be best.
Otto might feel fairly reckless about continuing. If people wanted to continue, he'd be like, "Woohoo, let's go!" But yeah, I mean, overall, he does not look good, and I know that Anvir and Lion look poorly as well.
But I do believe that this experience should be a good learning point. Undead are a very tricky type, and what we just encountered is one of the few that I would not normally like to encounter. The ones that do not know they are dead is like waking someone from a sleepwalk. Well, it may hurt them a bit. You may end up being hurt far, far worse from their little reality bubble being burst.
Did
They
we
are
collect-
very, very dangerous.
Did we
Well,
collect
to
the
be fair-
essences?
Oh yeah, did they drop essences?
Yeah. So if you want to get their essence, it would be religion or alchemy.
I will help if no one else wants to help.
I'm good at religion, so
How good at
I'll
religion?
take them. 6.
Okay, you go then.
Yeah, I'm not good at either. But Otto did collect Romti's essence like immediately after the battle. I put that in chat. FYI.
Right.
Even if he's not good at it.
To be fair, Lion, no one told them that they were really dead. They disappeared, at which point I went back in to try to get the sword, and they reappeared. At no time did I point out that they were dead. So,
Also, they weren't.
I'm not saying that you
weren't
did
the same.
either. I'm just saying that, well, you may not have told them. Think of it like this. They were in a dream. And when we exited the bar, or just then, that was them no longer dreaming. But they weren't awake either. But the second you came back in and attempted to take their sword, they went from who they were in life to what they are now. I am not blaming you for the situation. I am just saying that we should be very careful about these things. I have experience with the undead, far more than I believe a lot of you, at least, just from a growing suspicion. They are very dangerous, and some of them can be lethal if you aren't careful. I've seen this happen many a times.
Yes, many of the undead are lethal. They've killed many within the deep. So as for your collecting essence, if you were taking...
Is someone else doing that role?
If we're doing this immediately after the battle, then who should still have emboldening bond?
Yeah, so... Let's see. There's about 100 gold pieces worth of Wraith Essence. And about...
Okay.
Is the second person rolling? Otherwise, I'll do it.
I don't have religion.
I'll do it. I got it.
Yeah, so, yeah, there's about 100 worth of Wraith.
14 then, yeah.
And about 20 worth of Spectre Essence.
I will try to take the Wraith Essence that was in the vial we already had, the 50 gold pieces worth, and put that into one of the bottles along with the 100
The old wine
gold
bottle.
pieces worth. Yeah, and stopper it back up.
Fair enough.
So now I have 150 of Wraith and 50 of Spectre.
20 of Spectre.
20 of Spectre. Alright.
Yeah.
I think we head back to the sanctuary.
Give me a D20
Do we want to get the
roll
spiders?
for events. Something might happen. I'm dropping like every dice off my desk today.
Nice.
19. All right. No, nothing is happening. It's quiet for now. What are you all doing?
To the sanctuary.
Do we want to have Eldwin, like me going up front and Onyx taking up the rear?
Yes. Those of us
Yeah,
who are
that might be
still
Since
in
we
relatively
have-
good health.
Yeah, we're in good health, and I think I'm the tankier between the two of us.
Well, that seems kind of rude.
We like Onyx, you're great, but my fighting style is literally
I'm just
flipping
kidding.
around
I'm just kidding. Fine.
You're both tanky in your own way. Alright, so as you're heading towards the door, Anvir, you would hear a loud buzzing coming from the other side. It sounds much louder now.
Oh.
Oh, there might be things on the other side.
What do you want to do?
Good. What do you guys want to do? I definitely hear it.
Sound like, well, I mean, Otto's got some pretty good perception, like, and so I assume we all hear the buzzing at this point. Oh, fuck, I just left the game. Okay.
15 or over, you'd probably... Well, actually, no, like 13 or over, you'd probably hear it.
Oh, yeah. So all of us hear it, I think.
No, that's not true. Eldwin is deaf as that.
Well,
I don't hear
well,
it.
okay.
I think
what-
it's just me and you.
Eldwin
Okay.
and Onyx are, yeah.
Well, with do we? Okay, so with a 24 perception, do I, based on how much louder it is now, do I think that they have left the hole and that they're in the next chamber,
Do you
or
want
is
to
that
try
something
to...
I could?
Do you want to try to peek out? It's hard to tell just from listening.
Oh no, I was trying to perceive based on listening. So yeah.
Look, if you don't peek out, I'm going to. And,
Like,
someone
I can
better do
try-
it.
Like I can try and pick up. I'm not the most perceptive.
If
But if there's
you
something
want-
that's gonna attack, I'll
All right.
likely.
Well, we can try to peek out, but
Well, we have to go that way if we want the sanctuary to go.
unless we want to try to camp in the library. But we know that some of the things that lurk about these halls can come in.
I mean, I could put the hut up, which would
Oh, that would
probably
help.
lure them away.
Alright, well, what
If
do you
we're
wanna do?
going, if we are going to camp outside of the
Sanctuary?
yeah, of the sanctuary, we would want to do it probably in the bar because there's only one door for physical things to enter.
Yeah, true.
True.
Plus, it's not
Spirits
like
could
a
just do
through. It's not a
walk.
throughway. The library seems to be potentially a throughway.
Yeah.
You know, whereas the other one is just like if people are going there, they're going there for a reason, not just possibly passing through. That could mean less traffic. I'm totally guessing here, of course, but yeah.
Alright, well, what do you want to do?
If you want to crack the door, Otto will stay close to. Which side does the door open from, Lou? This side
It
or
opens
down here?
inward, so it would be down here.
Okay, so if Otto's like hanging out right pretty much where he is, ready to peek through if someone opens the door, like I could use his perception to get as much info as we can from the slightest crack of the door.
Alright, so you're opening it inward?
If the rest of the group wants, then Otto will position
We
himself.
should at least check what's out there.
Yeah, Otto will position himself where he's kind of leaning in and like ready to look through the crack that appears as the door is being opened without the door opening more than like a half an inch.
Alright, go ahead and move yourself into position.
Who is opening the door?
I will.
Okay,
Alright,
so then I think Otto will like maybe stand here then, I guess.
give me
Like, yeah, where Lion is.
stealth check, Eldwin. I assume you're opening it quietly.
Yes. No, just throw it open. It's actually my best stat.
Alright, so
You still haven't built any bond? Has it been 5 minutes? Has it been 10 minutes?
yeah, it's probably been 10 minutes 'cause I
Okay,
collected
I have to try.
the essence.
We got the essence out of it, so
Fair.
So you would push the door open slightly. On the other side, you would see a very large creature in the hallway. Luckily, it doesn't seem to notice you, but it is
Oh god, no.
walking down the hallway on its 4 legs with its huge stinger, letting out a loud buzzing
It's everything
noise.
we feared.
What do you want to do?
To the bar it is.
So Otto, Eldwin can see this, I assume, right?
Yes, Eldwin and
right.
Otto can see it.
May I make a quick perception check to see if, based on the buzzing that I hear and the volume of that buzzing and proximity of this guy, if I am hearing just him or if I'm hearing more? Like, I don't know if that's something that Otto could guess.
You're guessing that it's him. It's hard to say if it's more, though.
I
The
see,
sound is loud because he's close by, but if there's more behind him, that would be hard to tell.
And I assume he's, like, in this area because, like you said, we can see him from where we're at.
Yeah, he is there.
Oh,
Oh, I don't see
Wow.
him. Oh, I see him. All right. Otto would like motion like to Eldwin to like close the door, like bring his hand towards him, like close it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Do any of us know what it is?
Mary says yes, but Otto says no. So no, Otto would as restrained and whispered as Otto can be. He's still kind of hopping and like, you know, hooting, but he would say like, "Ooh, like bee demon that buzzes, very large, must have been the buzzing we heard right in the hallway now, blocking our path."
If
Could
you
I-
have Arcana, you
What
might
it is?
know more about it.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Because it is a
I'll
planar
ask.
creature.
Does it have to be someone who saw it to make that? Or could I make a check from the description?
It would
I'm-
probably have to be someone who saw it.
Okay.
Look at that. Both of us are not like terrible like
So,
modifiers, but we had
you don't know
flat
much
rolls.
Just roll.
You don't know much about its strengths or weaknesses. You know that they are demons, resembling a crossing of a humanoid and a fly. They can fly with their wings pretty quick. They make a droning sound that you heard. If they use that droning sound in a certain way, they can kind of... what would it be? So if you start your turn close to it, hearing the droning sound for too long, you have to make a con save or you just fall asleep for 10 minutes.
If we described like the fly cross, demon fly crossing, and a couple of the abilities from
Oh.
the, I guess it
Uh,
would have been Eldwin. That
yeah.
like no, I guess I was looking at his stealth roll, his 15 stealth. But like if from the low Arcana rolls that we made after seeing the creature, we were still able to describe those few things, then couldn't the rest of the group, like if anyone else in the group had studied this creature before or read about this creature before, I feel like those are pretty clear identifiers that would allow them to make rolls.
If you named it, anyone who wants can make a roll.
Well, I did worse.
Thanks, Sonic.
I don't have Arcana, so I'm
You
not even
tried.
going to attempt it.
You know,
Nope.
you would know that the most dangerous thing about this is its sting, which drains hit points, much like the Wraith does. It does necrotic
Well, that's really
damage
good to
and
know.
lowers hit point maximums.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think we
this
just
is not.
go sleep in the bar. I don't want to go past that.
On
This
there.
this will not be the first time I've slept in a bar either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Anvir. Do you I think it's a spell that requires some strength, but I knew another cleric once who had a spell that prevented the drainings, these witherings that we're encountering. It was an aura that spread out from him.
That is beyond my
It
capabilities.
is. It is. I thought I'd ask. I couldn't remember the level that you needed to be in.
I think it's a 4th level spell.
Are you all whispering?
Yeah. So. Yes, we're
Yes,
whispering.
of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, my
I'm-
clerics are always multi-class, so I always have to be a really high level before I get that shit, and I couldn't remember if like maybe you had it because you're not like multi-classing like I do. So yeah.
One more level and then I get it.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
I'm making my way to the bath because fuck
Yes,
that noise.
I will follow because Otto's looking haggard.
Vlad
I'm just
will
imagining
also
you start
follow.
that and we start describing them before we even finish. Andre's already turned around and walking away.
So,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
Oh,
getting
a fly crossed with a demon. I'm out of here.
no, I'm good.
No, thank you.
Oh, I'm asleep.
It does not mean that this like room is going to be secure, but the hut could very much help. Yeah.
all right. So you're taking. Go ahead.
I was like, there's less chance of us dying to a fly creature in here.
We'll just die to other creatures that can come through the walls at us.
Yes.
Exactly. So you close the door and are attempting to take a rest in here for the rest of the day.
I think so.
I think so.
I guess
We're
we're going to
just
be
too
reading
drained.
our books.
Right. So yeah, you could work on your books. I'll say there's enough time left that you can kind of do a downtime with the rest of the day if you want to spend it on one of your books or fireball the room or whatever
Okay,
you
the
want to
hut
do.
is not that big. The hut is not that big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more like
You just fireballed us.
I just hit the wrong one.
yeah, that's not that.
I'm just gonna take a long rest. Try to try to heal
Well,
a little bit.
we can't long rest until we pass a number
Ah.
of hours.
Yeah, you have
Just
to
because
wait till
it
tomorrow.
hasn't been long enough since we benefited from a long rest.
But
I
you
got
could,
you.
while you're waiting for the long rest, you could work on projects such as learning a language, learning a tool, or just anything like that. If you have like alchemy tools, you can work on a potion. Whatever you want to do.
I would like to summon Ramti,
All right.
so that'll take an hour.
Yeah, so let's do the first hour first. Give me a d20 roll for events. Because you're doing
I
a
did
short
the last
rest.
one if someone else wants to do it.
I would ask. I would ask Otto if I could take a look at the book that they found in the library, unless they
The
were
abyssal,
planning on.
the abyssal one,
Celestial.
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 Yeah, I mean, if you want to look at it, then Lion is carrying it for me. It was a bit heavy. I was gonna put it in my vessel once I go in there again, but Lion's got it at the moment. If you'd like to read it.
All right.
Lion's just
Alright.
gonna read that romance novel to kind of distract them from these hard
These
times.
hard times. All right. So an
Kind of just
hour.
muttering to himself as he reads.
Yeah.
Someone could also
Andrea just
identify.
wonders why the fuck he's in this position.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
You're
identify the
sleeping on the
potions
bar.
and the sword.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
start by doing.
So the sword is a long sword +1, pretty standard.
Oh, okay.
The potion is the one potion with the cloud icon is a potion of cloud kill.
Cloud
Jesus
kill.
Christ!
The
Wow.
other
That's with
potion,
all the ninth
Interesting.
levels.
cloud kill is
wow.
ninth level.
Oh no, it's pretty high though, isn't it?
I want to say it's like 4th or 5th.
Fourth, I think.
Maybe
yeah.
fifth.
I may.
But basically, you throw it and it forms a cloud kill spell.
Wow, that's useful.
It is a very strong spell. Fifth, yeah.
Yeah, and the other potion
it'll-
is a potion of healing. So just a normal potion of healing, first level.
So, okay.
If you don't mind, that's from the library.
Yeah, those are the two
Yeah.
potions in the library.
If you don't mind, I'd like to take the healing potion from the library because I used up one of mine in earlier fight.
We've got
May.
two
have a
more
shit ton.
healing potions in the bag of healing. If you want to carry more,
The bag of healing.
the bag of holding. Sorry,
For those
I mean,
of
it's
you,
got 5
Build of healing potions.
it's got 5 healers kits and several healing potions in it. So sure, it's the bag of
it's a
healing.
bag of healing. For those of you who are carrying one or more potions of healing, Otto and by extension Ramti are going to pay attention to where you put them away.
What were those scrolls you got
would-
again? Sorry.
Foresight.
Heal.
Foresight and mass heal.
Foresight and mass heal. Yeah, that's right. Okay, just want to make sure I have.
I got
my
the
notes
mass
here.
heal.
I would
on
like
me.
to know. I would like to know where you guys store your potions of healing. More specifically, do you have them on your belt or somewhere that Ramti could snatch them during battle? That's what I'm watching for.
Eldwin's would be on his belt.
As would Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got one on my belt as well.
All right.
Who took the potion of cloud kill? Just so I can.
I don't know if anyone took.
Who's
it
going to
yet.
carry that?
The advantage with potions is I think anyone can use them, whereas with scrolls you have limitations.
Yeah.
So. Like, I'm always inclined to give amazingly powerful spell potions to, like, barbarians or something that can't, like, usually cast
Right.
magic.
As I understand it, someone has to throw this one, so we probably want a stronger person to carry this one, so that they throw it far enough away where we're not in the area.
It would probably be
Well,
more
yeah, that-
dexterity than strength for This one.
Oh.
Oh,
It's smaller.
that over.
It doesn't weigh much. It's just more aiming it.
Then probably Andre or I then. Or
I am not that dexterous.
Oh,
Dexterous.
Yes, I
love
got
it.
a bit tongue-tied
It's
there.
a new word. I love it.
Dexterous.
I meant to
Oh.
say I have poor dexterity, and then it
But
kind
you're
of got
pretty
weird.
wisdomous.
Wisdomous, yeah.
Wait, you have
Dosha
4
says,
dexterity?
I
Like,
can
plus 4?
throw
That's
it.
good. Oh yeah, give it to Dosha. He'll be badass.
Okay.
Dosha has a
Dosha
one
has it.
time. Yes.
Dosha is gonna
I
cloud
love
kill
it.
this up.
I mean, Dosha is basically our rogue because Otto's got some rogue, but like he's not like interested in thieves tools or what have you. So we really should have Dosha like checking for traps and stuff. We are just like opening doors. Like Otto's checking for magical auras, but after that we just like open them. And one of these days we're gonna like regret it.
Lion, what's your AC without a
19.
shield? Without a
17.
shield, it's 17. All right, I'm 16 without a shield. But if you want to be more of the tank, if you want to be more of the focus, then you can take the longsword, and I'll just rely on other means to protect myself.
You may hold on to it for now. Oh, it is not much different from my current sword, aside from its magical properties, no?
Well,
You'll do full
it seems that
damage
things
on
we're
ghosts.
fighting. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems that the things we're fighting right now, a magic weapon is a necessity. So why don't you take it, since I have the magic glaive, and we can discuss a more permanent arrangement later.
I can accept that.
All right, so I'm taking that out of the bag of holding.
Alright. So Lion, the sword gives you +1 to attack and damage and can fully affect things that are resistant to magic or non-magic.
Nice.
So we are a bit over, so it might be a good time to call it. Do we want to do
I think that'd
MVP
be good.
votes?
Sounds good.
Whisper with your MVP, and next time we can finish up the rest and continue exploring this temple of demons and undead.
Fun place.
As soon as
Fun to bring the family.
As soon as the ghost disappeared, I knew that Onyx was going to run in and grab the sword.
Yeah, you set me up. It was a setup.
Stuff.
It's entrapment.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a chance to warn him.
Like, wait, I got 4 votes. It's pretty
This
spread.
is exactly why Otto tried to like be subtle about it, ooh, yes, that potion was magical, and he's just like walking along the corridor, like, yeah, we're leaving now, and like pulling the sword.
I think I still need Otto, your vote. For the MVP. It's a even split 4-way tie.
Good God. Can we get a 5-way tie?
wow.
You did. You got a 5-way tie. So
I love it!
We gotta have.
Everyone roll a d20. Huzzah!
No, we all get it.
No,
Oh, I
you
got a
don't get it.
6.
That's all.
I don't know, guys. Some tells me I'm gonna win this.
Well, you didn't roll a d20. You rolled a d1.
Oh shit, I
Wait,
did. Whoopsie. I just got really lucky.
Well,
Yes, I did roll it.
look at those
My
spread
bad.
of rolls. 1,
My
2,
bad.
and 4.
D1.
Otto.
I D1.
Otto,
Otto.
you are the MVP, Otto. Congrats.
Well, I would say thank you, but y'all didn't really vote for me. Well, one of you did. Thank you.
At least one person
Thank
voted
you.
for you.
No, I'm just teasing. No, that's fantastic. Thank you guys.
Thank you, the one person that voted for me.
Yeah.
Everyone can say
I
the same
appreciate
thing,
it.
right? Thank you. Everyone can say thank you to the one person who voted for me.
Right.
The
That's
one
right.
Thank you to one person who voted me.
All
I'd like to thank the one person that
Well,
like to thank my dad. I like to thank my mom. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Exactly.
Too bad they're not voting for you.
One of
So-
them was me. I'm not sure who.
Yeah, and hopefully next week we can get our new player in. We'll have a group
Yeah.
of 6 again.
That'd be
Uh,
nice.
It's gonna be
Get an
interesting
extra
to see how
chunk.
they get
Yeah.
rolled in.
So
Like
yeah,
maybe we'll be like refreshed and ready to like get into things.
We totally were
Well,
almost dead.
we do still have to finish the rest, but we're off to a good start. We got the short rest
Yeah.
done. So anything else before I leave or take off?
I was serious about Onyx trying to make a ghost disguise. It says I can make a disguise as part of a long rest and then apply it.
Onyx is going to like
In
throw
1
a sheet
minute?
over his head. How would you make a
Yeah.
ghost disguise? How are you going to make yourself look transparent? Like, how would that even work?
I'm going to.
It's
I'm
a
going
sheet
to
over
use,
his head, and then we put like.
But that's not what the
illusionary,
ghosts
like,
actually
sparkles on
look
it.
like. The ghosts don't just look
I'm
like
putting-
sheets over their heads. They actually look
I'm
like
No,
putting
we
things.
makeup.
we
I'm putting
use some-
makeup on
we use
myself.
some minor illusion magic and glitter.
I don't
craft
know about
herpes
that.
to make
That
it
seems-
sparkly.
That's
Hey.
that's reaching.
These are